Well, if there's one thing you can't call me, it is late. But this says I have 304 people watching, and I know that that's not the case. There, it finally reset from last night. How's it going, guys? Wouldn't it be nice to start your stream and you're so incredibly popular that even before 1 minute you have 300 people watching? Man, I'd have 1,000 plus people every stream. I'd be set. We're in Chinatown today, as promised, and I didn't just go into the active Chinatown area. I came out here to Rainbow and Spring Mountain Road. Now, this is an area where there is a special task force that the police have put in place. This is an area where in the course of just a month, 29 different businesses were burglarized by what they think is a crime ring that's targeting businesses in this area. This is an area where they have hundreds of break-ins of cars on the regular on a month. This is quite a strange area. So let's go and explore it. We have a weird dead plaza that's been dead forever, and I know a little bit about it now. And we're gonna get out before the hot heat comes and see what's up here. We got basically everything west of here. That's gonna be more considered Summerlin-ish. And everything else east of here goes towards Las Vegas Boulevard and the Strip. And we've been to Chinatown before, but it's a strange area. We got our email and our text message if you want to reach out to us. We also have notleavinglasvegas.com/donate if you guys want to make a donation to us. But we're gonna go and check everything out once we get to 100 people. It's 78 degrees out today right now. It's going to be 102, which is about 15 or 20 degrees hotter than it should be. It's a little bit warm, and there's nobody out right now. It's going to be a chill stream where we can just explore some stuff, and I hope the stream goes well today too. I mean, the signal in this area is typically great all around, so we'll see if it dips, and hopefully we don't have the purgatory of disconnections, reconnections, and fails. I did not like my video quality last night on 24 frames per second because it was incredibly choppy. You guys were saying it wasn't, but it, like, in some spots of that video, it looked like it was 12 frames per second. Whether or not that was the app not acting the way it should, or if it was me moving the camera too quickly, I doubt it, or if it was the camera overheating, not really sure. But we're in 30 frames per second today. What's your plans for a Sunday? I was invited to the Greek festival by my Greek friends. I don't think I'll be able to make it today. I do have to get back home. Robert Ocho Grosso just sent us $25 on the Cash App. Who's gonna beat Robert? Somebody gonna beat Robert? I have faith that somebody can send me 26. But yeah, we're gonna post some stuff up on Patreon possibly. I did bring, because it's daylight, even though the crime's bad in here, it's mostly burglaries. But hey, I got my Pocket 3. Maybe we'll film some stuff for Patreon. However, I could just start posting stuff up for Patreon next month. I posted so much content this month, and I got literally one person who subscribed. So maybe my audience isn't the kind of audience that wants to support their favorite creators on Patreon. And if that's the case, I'm going to continue to support the people that are on Patreon, but maybe it's not something I should push for. People can't afford 33 cents a day. If you're watching this and you've never donated, or any other channel, and you're a huge fan, I want you to consider that. It doesn't have to be me, but consider making a donation to somebody that you watch, even if it's not me. Consider $5 or $10 to them, because these streams are hard work and we put a lot of resources, our bodies. My voice is cracking half the time because I'm doing 4 of them a week and having to yell into the camera. You know, these are the things that we have to deal with. So, you know, we pay for our phone bills, we pay for our nice gear. So just consider it, even if it's not me, even if it's Norma or Travel Ruby or Jacob, just consider sending somebody something. Whoa, T as in Terry. I'm not gonna say your real name. B as in Bobby. Say your real name in the stream. You just sent $10 to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Thank you so much. So I can see who you are. We got guys doing the car wash over here, and then we have an abandoned plaza over here. Let's go explore this one. And then this is the Koreatown Plaza right here. And we're gonna walk down east because there's no more Chinatown after this. And you know what? We're gonna go see what's up. And that's what we're gonna do. Electric Scooterville. Guys got electric scooters. Those are real popular here in town. I was just window shopping on Best Buy for one this morning. What's up, William? don't have the funds. But the Segways are cool because they put Find My from Apple on their Segways, I think. So even if somebody stole it, you can always track it. But you lock all your stuff up in a town like Vegas. So yeah, as it says, this is one of the high crime hotspots in the city, Chinatown, which is real unfortunate. Chinatown is Third Mountain all the way out to this road. Across the street we have like a Walmart, a Sam's Town, Walmart and Sam's Club, Applebee's, T-Mobile, Petco, just like a regular commercial plaza. On the other side we have Target. They're doing some upgrades in their parking lot and stuff like that. What's up, Anita? So let's go explore this burned out building here. I think this used to be a Kmart across the street, and we'll talk about that a little bit. Every morning, man, I get this congestion. Our air quality has been considerably worse this summer. Some days, because of forest fires being well over 200, 300, which is like nobody should be breathing the air, even if healthy people. Most days over 60, which means that poses issues for sensitive people. I think this had to be a Kmart, but let's go explore it. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Kevin? Oh, Kevin, I forgot to text you. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. Kevin Burgess is recovering from a thing at home, and so he was asking me to tell him when I stream. So, Kevin, I stream on Wednesdays. May not stream Fridays anymore. We'll see next week how I feel and if it's worth the fight. And then Saturdays and Sundays, Sunday mornings. Anthony's here. What's up, Anthony? So you're gonna hear me mention Patreon a whole bunch until somebody kicking and screaming just clicks the button, buys a yearly or a monthly and checks it out, because I posted so much content to Patreon this month, and I'm gonna post even more. So this is so it says op. It says op. Shop. Op. Shop. I feel like it's Sesame Street. So Joseph says, yep, old Kmart. So this was probably the garden shop. Is that what they called it? Over here. The garden center would have been covered up. You can see sprinklers. Sprinkler heads. Right up here. I swear to you, I didn't do this on purpose. There he goes, getting political. What a piece of crap. Now, you can see the sprinkler heads up here if you look carefully between these little so let's see if I can get them. Oh, you can't really see it because, oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a sprinkler head for the garden center. There you go. Yeah, we're back at it, Mickey. So that's what we're looking at here. And this was an old Kmart store. Now, this plaza, I was thinking maybe it's been condemned and that nobody can lease it. But then I found out, because this is one of the busiest intersections in the city, right here. It doesn't look it now, but you know, when you consider, like, so we got a Walmart across the street, you have Dollar General, Sam's Club, Krispy Kreme, there's banks in this plaza, Shoe Palace, Petco, Applebee's. What else is in here? Wingstop, GameStop, all the stops of the world. So, and you know, so when you consider this in this area, across the street's a Target store, across the street's a big Korean grocery store, then you got to think like, okay, so this is actually a really high dollar prime retail location, but it's not been leased. So I was thinking it's been condemned, because some buildings have that happens, water damage, sewers, but it's not the case. What happened here was that somebody owns this land and they're not willing to sell it. And you know, there's a Burger King here. That's the only business that's operational in this whole plaza on this side. It's called the Rainbow Dunes Center, and there's some information on Reddit. People are chatting about it. I guess before COVID-19 outbreak, there were some kind of plans to do some kind of a lease on this or sell it maybe. But then COVID-19 effed everything up. Then the inflation that we had caused everybody to go bonkers. And yeah, this is what Kmart came down to. I was watching a video on Kmart. Do you remember these? Do you guys remember these pads? The doors would open when you would step on these pads. They were pressure sensitive pads. That's a blast from the past. I've not seen those in a very long time. Have you guys? No, you've not. Those pads don't exist anymore. All those stores that have automated doors, they just go because of optical sensors. Technology changed. We have old jewelry stores, old cleaners, old hair shops. These businesses would lease these types of businesses out based on the fact that there was a Kmart here. Because back in the day, you know, you would go to your big box retailer to pick up things, and while you're there, you can drop off your stuff at the cleaners. You can get your watch battery replaced. Payless Shoes was out here too, I think. There was a dollar store out here. I was looking at a video on Sears last night, and I totally forgot that Sears actually bought Kmart and then proceeded to do the stupidest things in the world. When Sears, this was in the last 20 years, Sears bought Kmart and then they closed locations and basically liquidated. It was a dumb idea. So this stuff might shine again, who knows? But you know, now what we got up here is we got literal pigeons. Pigeons are taking up their home in here. Can you see them? Oh, they kind of went away. Oh no, you can see them if you look really close, and I can't. Yep, there's pigeons roosting up in here. So nothing's really gonna happen here for a while. And you can see how invasive these are. Excuse me. Gotta clear those lungs out from asthma and sleeping. So you can, whoa, yeah, they're living up all in these rafters now. I don't know if they had the first icy stands. I know that they had blue light specials, and blue light special was just Kmart's way of selling junk that they couldn't sell. When you are not I, you cannot. Be here, she will. F you up, she is my creep. Back off or die. Serious. Oh, you're super serial, bro. When you are not I, you cannot. Okay. All right. Sure. Why don't you tell me what that means? I don't think it would cost more to fix it up than tear it down, bro. A couple of $1,000 here and there. Patch it all up. Somebody comes in here with a business loan for $100K, $50K, they could fix the insides of these up in a jiff. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I worked construction for a little bit, but I ain't no expert. This is where the Payless was. So we have a collection of burned out, dormant places now. I think maybe the Greenland market is open, possibly. They probably open at 8. Most days they're open at 7. Pardon me. So, oh man, I hate when I see this walking around. Clavos. Go away. Oh, look what I did. Okay, good, it bounced. I was like, I nailed the parking lot, it bounced right there. Not like there's many people driving around this plaza that will get a nail in the tire. Okay. Cross streets, yeah, so we're right now at Buffalo. No, sorry, my bad. Rainbow and Spring Mountain. Buffalo is the next major street that way. But there's nothing on Buffalo and Spring Mountain. What there is actually past this is Wells Cargo and this massive dig operation that's been going for the past, I think, 30, 40 years, where they just dig into the ground. I don't know if that's good video content. I think it is, but it is going to involve running a drone, and pretty sure that I will get caught and get into trouble running a drone over that dig operation. But what I know to be true is that if you're just a little west of there, you can fly the drone, but literally the drones are limited in the app, so you will get to an invisible wall like you're playing a video game, where the drone will then force you to lower it to a much lower altitude, and then now you're in the airspace of where you can't fly drones, so you don't want to F with that. The plaza is zoned for commercial in a saturated market. Maybe, but you know, what would you even put over there? Let's think about this. William is a smart guy. I met William before. He's a nice guy. Smart dude. I think he works in engineering and stuff like that, if I recall. So what would you even put over there? That's the question, right? Because Big Lots is just plain bankruptcy, right? Target is already across the street. Walmart's already here. It's too small mall to be a Costco. And it's zoned for commercial. And that's what some people don't really get, right? Like, so say, remember when Circuit City's closed? There was a Circuit City that closed over on Sahara. And right around Sahara and Decatur. Which Decatur is way up. We're going to pass Decatur today. This will be a longer stream. And when it closed, it was zoned, of course, for, you know, retail. And it took them, I'm not kidding, maybe 8 years. 8 years it sat vacant until it was finally picked up by Big Lots, and now Big Lots has declared bankruptcy. So maybe you put a giant dollar store there. Or the other option is you could always parcel that off into smaller lots, and you could rent it out to smaller places. Well, the problem with grocery is that now you're competing against Walmart, Walmart Supercenter and Sam's Club across the street. And so I'm not sure. And part of the other thing is that, I don't know if you guys have been watching the retail space, but one company is buying the other. I can't remember which is buying which. Either Kroger is buying one group, Vons or something. There's a giant merger they're trying to do in the grocery space right now, and it's a big fight with people like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, who are like, Bernie Sanders is like, it's going to create a monopoly. It's going to be antitrust. So that's Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and they're worried about the prices of food increasing, and so they have to divest in part of that deal, like 3,000 grocery stores. So they can't like build new stores while they're divesting stores, which means that they're going to be selling off stores. So in your local town, you might see a Winco. There is a Winco store here. What I'd really like is an Aldi store. We don't have Aldis out here. I think there may be one, but Aldi. And you know, the one thing I really want is a Publix market, but those are Southeast USA. You don't get them in the West Coast. But when I was in Florida, Publix was the best store. I really liked Publix. Kroger's buying Albertsons. Yeah, there's still Vons. I don't go to them. I don't like Vons very much. Their store layouts are not very good. Their prices aren't very great, unfortunately. Vons is Safeway. Vons is Safeway. So curiously, I can go to Vons and use my Safeway Club membership card from Canada 25 years ago, 30 years ago. And there is no Safeway in Canada that I know of anymore. I think they closed all those down. But my club card still works when I type in my phone number in America. So it's funny. Is this going to change, or what the hell's going on here? Okay, we have a green arrow. Aldi has good prices, yeah. Why do they need to break up the companies, Fatal? I don't know why they think that. The problem is when you break up companies and you force the market, you know, you can create higher prices, to be honest with you. But I agree, too, that it's a fine balance between monopolies. But see, the difference is this is not like Standard Oil. When the first antitrust laws came about hundreds of years ago in the United States, when Standard Oil owned 100% of all of the oil in the rail lines, that's not the same thing. And even when they did break up that monopoly, just so you're aware, Standard Oil, right, the Rockefellers, I believe it was, what did they do? Well, they formed smaller companies owned by members of the family to sell gas. So it didn't help anything. There's no difference. Let's go see if the Korean market is open. They have they still have, okay. What is Lombardo doing for the people? Well, he just Sheriff Lombardo became Governor Lombardo. So he's a governor of Nevada. I think he's the first Republican governor we've had in a while. And one of the things he pushed for, and I don't know if it came to pass, was lower regulations on starting businesses and lower vetting of of hundreds of different types of business licenses. So in some states like California, Arizona, Texas, Utah, if you want to, if you want to cut hair, you have like two options, right? You can do it off of Craigslist and Facebook ads and Facebook marketing and Facebook groups. And you can do it unlicensed, or you could get a business license. Some of these things are incredibly hard to get business licenses for in Nevada, so he wanted to cut those regulations and make it a lot easier for people to get a business license and operate legally, which is good because that means that there's accountability. The other immediate thing he's done, pardon me, I'm sorry about coughing. I got stuff in my lungs in the mornings this early. The other thing he's done is he is and they're setting up a task force to figure out why the Clark County School District has budget overruns right now, and our school district is notoriously not great. And so it came out that they're having financial problems. So they're open from 8 until 9. So he set up a task force for that. This place is pretty cool. They've been doing construction here. It appears the construction is largely finished. So this is the only Korean, well, I could say, well, look at this. You guys ever wonder which way Nevada's gonna go? I guess we know if we look at these signs. So that's that. But yeah, so I think this is the largest dedicated Korean market in the city. Most of the stuff in Chinatown is actually Vietnamese, Chinese, and a lot of the Filipino stuff is nowhere near here. It's over on Maryland Parkway, but good food, good prices. Look, you're not getting that on the Strip, and we're just one bus ride away. So good looking stuff. Of course, I mean, the produce prices, I don't know how they compare to where you're from. So yeah, I mean, one thing that I don't like that Lombardo did was he pushed forward with the funding for the Oakland Athletics Stadium, and he allowed a law that allowed a lot of DEI stuff. So like construction for the athletic stadium, it's going to be 51% women, minorities, disabled people, and they're required to have all these special days every year. LGBTQ Day, Transgender Day, Asian Pacific Islander Day, African American Day. Half a day if you're from Guam. That's a bad joke. Nobody knows what I just said. But, you know, so some of these things are good. Some of these things are bad that he's done. I think it's wrong to, well, plus once the stadium's built, 51, this kid's working with his mom on Sunday, teaching some work ethic, get him going. And then after that, 51% of all the employees at the athletic stadium have to be, again, women, minorities, or military vets, or disabled people. I don't think we should take the public money and then make it so it's geared towards one type of person to work versus the other. It's just my thing. So in Vegas, we have these wet markets. So they're setting up the wet market. They're all indoors, and there's going to be fresh squid, tilapia, you know, belt fish. You're going to see a lot of stuff out here that you don't usually see, but they just opened 10 minutes ago, so they're loading it up. Oxtail, all the fresh stuff you can imagine. Fatal says, what's wrong with that? We're a country of immigrants. Okay. Yeah, I'm an immigrant, but I'm actually not part of their hiring demographic. So if I was going to go to apply for a job, I don't have preferential treatment. I don't think anybody should have preferential treatment. That's just my thing. I think we should hire based on the best person for the job. And sometimes it's a woman, and sometimes it's a man, and sometimes it's a person who came here a month ago, and sometimes it's a person who came here 10 years ago, and sometimes it's a person that was born here. They have a lot of products here. Look, I didn't even know this side of this existed. I've been here so many times, and they basically have like every Asian glassware you could ever imagine. What's up, Jonathan from Flushing? How you doing, brother? But you guys have your opinions, and I respect them. So, all these little Asian things. There's no open markets in Vegas because it's too hot in the summertime, my man. It's impossible. It's impossible. Trust me, I love it. I was in San Diego. We were down there a few years ago. I was at Shelter Island. I saw a guy catching this massive tuna. I'm like, dude, this is so amazing. Maybe I need one of these. Ooh, chair support. Ooh, Japanese sun protection for the car. Ooh, the blue sunshade. Oh, it's not a Japanese, it's Korean. Of course it is. Ooh, Korean toilet paper. Ooh, Korean seaweed. Where's this actually from? Jeez. Doesn't say. I don't know where this comes from. I have no idea. Am I on the right camera? Yeah, I'm on the wide angle camera. Product of Korea. Okay, well, they're staying true to their roots. That's good. Ooh, Korean water. That is a lot of money for a 6-pack of water. I imagine it's infused with the ancient spirits of Korean warriors. And if you drink it, you will suddenly have super happy fun luck. I don't know. I don't know, dude, that's racist. No, it's not. You ever see how Asian languages translate in English? For reals. You can use the Google Translate app. It's fascinating. 5 Costco's in the Vegas area, including a Costco business center, which was interesting stuff. You know what's interesting? I was thinking of doing a video. How do I leave? I was thinking of doing a video where we explore Sam's Clubs and stuff in Vegas, because there's a guy that does this on YouTube, but he does it like Costco. What's Costco in Japan like? Of course, people want to see that. I don't know if anybody would be like, ooh, look at these grapes. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Don't touch it, kids. Oh, it's not. Sometimes they make a squealing noise. I'm such a child at heart. Now here's the best part. You got a head start. If you're the one very young at heart. Well, there's a blast from the past. Oh, here, do you hear the echo? It's an echo. It could be loud right now. Nobody's out here. Hello. They got this dome, and it literally just makes an echo happen. Anyways, let's go down and going down and checking out the rest of the Chinatown. Ooh. I feel like I'm in Blade Runner with all that Asian. The future is Japanese according to Blade Runner. The USA has a lot of racists. Really? Okay. So without DEI, those racists in human rights. What the fuck are you? I'm sorry, I shouldn't curse. Oh, you really think that? Wow. Do you even live in America? Everybody in America is racist. That Tango, check this out, brother. Tango, this is how racist people are. Tango, are you there? Tango, can I get a check-in? Tango, can I get a check-in? I want to show you something. Your blood's gonna shoot out of your eyes, dude. You're not gonna like this. We're gonna go back in here for a minute. Okay, obviously you know this is not owned by white people, right? Tango? Tango, are you there? Tango? Hey, Tango. What? Tango's crying. Tango doesn't understand politics in America. All right, Tango. I don't know how you actually live like that in that little box where everybody's horrible all the time. It's not the case, brother. It's not the case. Tango left. It was a drive-by stupid comment. Let's go down to Chinatown. I'm married to a Asian Pacific Islander for like 20 years. I love every minute of it. Well, you know, sometimes she hates it, sometimes I hate it, and then we love it. It's marriage. That's what happens. Tango left. If you guys are on a desktop, type ATA, like the @ sign, and then no spaces, then TA. You'll see if they're still in here. If you put an @ sign and then the first 2 or 3 letters of a person's name, it usually tells you. Okay, how's this? The sky is pink. Do you respect that opinion? The sky is pink and there are little white fairies that tell me to burn buildings. Do I respect that opinion? It's a great question. I'm just asking questions. Tucker, I'm just asking questions. But that's the thing, you gotta watch out because yes, opinions are fine and everybody's entitled to them, but sometimes their opinions are so off base and it's really difficult to have a conversation with a person like that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, Tango, what did you exactly say? The USA has a lot of racists. You may have noticed, so without DEI, those racists in human resources may hire based on their prejudices. No, you didn't say everybody, you're right. You said that the racists in the HR departments, implying that every HR department has a racist person in the HR department. Brother. You saw it first, Asian Americans for Trump, like that whole building is a Trump building, and that's a Korean-owned family, and I'm just saying, dude, you're wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. Let's not talk about politics anymore. Geezer Gaming. I only brought it up because somebody brought it up. You see how that worked? We showed the sign. I moved away. Then somebody told me everybody in America most people are racist and HR people are racist. And so I had to address it. But Geezer, if you want to leave, that's okay. What's up, Bill? What up, dog? Diggity dog. Do you guys remember that submarine that sank and killed all those people? The deep sea sub? Do you remember that one? It was like last year, 2 years ago, something like that. And it turned out that company was also hiring based on minorities and stuff. And they made a point not to hire like retired military submarines specialists. And you gotta hire, I don't care if my surgeon is a purple, half man, half woman, with 3 heads. If they're the best surgeon, just give me the best surgeon so I can survive the surgery, have a great recovery, and live my life, the best life. A's won't get a nickel of my money. Well, they kind of already are if you live here. That's the other thing. We got great skies today, that's for sure. Look at that. What kind of clouds are these? These are pretty. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Shane. These are pretty clouds. What kind of clouds are these guys? The next major cross street is Jones, I believe. So we'll see some more markets at Jones, and then we'll keep on going as far as we can until it gets incredibly hot. There's a comet in the desert sky. I don't know anything about that. Cumulus? I don't know nothing about that. These areas are pretty well established, and they'll have these like estates. But honestly, these are some nice little neighborhoods out here, and you know, but you gotta, you know, arm the alarm when you leave and all this kind of stuff. Don't live on the corner. On the corner, the houses all have bars on the windows. What's up, Jay Nicole? I don't watch Fox News. Young lady, I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch Fox News. I watch YouTube, and my ex is like a healthy combination of Kamala HQ and, you know, Betty Johnson and all sorts of stuff. Try to watch both sides. The problem with watching both sides is that they both lie to you. But the problem with watching the Kamala HQ account is they say things like, Trump said Nazis are fine people, but he didn't. And these are just 100% lies that have been debunked by everybody except for them. And so it's like I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I know what he said. He didn't say what you say he said, so I don't know that I should trust anything else you say. And so it makes it difficult. And, you know, people on both sides lie. That's the problem. So I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, so these sound walls are meant to like kind of dampen the sound a little bit, give you some semblance of privacy, I guess. But yeah, not a lot of pools out here. Some people will have them. We're walking down to Chinatown. We're walking towards Las Vegas Boulevard right now. So here's the rules about political stuff. You guys can say Harris, Waltz 2024. You can say Trump 2024. What you can't do is spam it. What you can't do is insult other people. What you can't do is call me racist. What you can't do is tell me that I'm something and just stereotype me or anybody else. If you do those things that are against the rules, then I'll have to time you out for 5 minutes. And if you come back and keep doing them, even if you've been watching me a long time, I'll have to time you out forever. So there you go. Yeah, I know the walls aren't good for a live stream, trust me. I'm walking a little bit faster than you might walk, trying to get down to the next major cross street. I was aware of this, but I started the stream up there anyways, because once we get to the next major street, it's all businesses and all cool stuff to look at. But I'm aware of a few things. I'm aware that I could have showed you the abandoned plaza, which was worth it. I was aware I could show you the Korean market, which was worth it. I was aware also that by the time I did that, it would be like 30 minutes into the stream, so I wouldn't have a ton of viewers, and the stream should be longer anyways. I disagree with Fatal. I know so many mixed race couples, it's not even funny, dude. My wife and I, we have tons of friends. I don't think that people are like, white people date white people. I think in the past, yes. But in the past, the United States wasn't as diverse as it is. Diversity is a good thing. It really is. I mean, we should all be living together, sharing the same communities, obeying the same laws. That's important. But I think that as a new, every generation, every 20 years, I don't know if you know this, I looked it up. I think a generation is considered 20 years. So when they say like this last hurricane was a generational storm, they mean there may not be another one of it for like 20 years, like that. So I think every generation that comes out, the children, whoa, $10 from WT on the PayPal, thank you so much. WT, if you want to say your name in the chat, my phone got really, really dim because it's getting really, really hot. So hopefully my phone can survive. So I think that WT, thank you. I think that generationally, we're raising people who realize that skin color doesn't mean a thing. Everybody's heart pumps the same red blood. Everybody's, you know, eyeballs work the same. Everybody's hair follicle is made up of the same keratin. You know. Yeah, maybe you keep getting, you might get censored by YouTube if you say things. I don't do my videos on politics on YouTube anymore. I started a channel and now I have x.com/notleavinglasvegas. Don't go to it if you're not a conservative. You'll hate it, or you'll get back to me and be like, I'm quitting you. And I'll be like, I warned you. So on X, I do political takes, but really, unless somebody comes out and tells me, like our friend did, I don't really introduce it to the stream. And now it's gone away, you see. So, but if you do want to see political stuff, go to x.com/notleavinglv. I do videos. As long as I get 2 shares, I do a video every day. I'm going to shoot for 3 to 5 minutes on the videos. My good friend, Mr. L.I., can't tell you his real name. He recommended I do 3 to 5 minute videos and put some visuals in them. Anyways. A lot of professional offices out here, and then we're gonna get up to the markets and stuff, and that'll be interesting. See a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'd like to show you a different view of the strip, of course, so you guys can see different stuff. It's important that we show you that Vegas is a very diverse, cool place. CBGB, we already went to Greenland. That was my second stop on the stream. We looked at an abandoned shopping plaza. We went into Greenland. Things got a little spicy in the pepper on the politics. Now we're out and we're just doing regular stuff. Staffing agencies, dental. Spas, these are legit spas. These are not the, you know, the seedy spa. Yes, I'm the fool, Kevin, who's really walking to Chinatown. Technically, I'm in Chinatown. This is Zhejiangju CPA, for example. Acupuncture. Dean Hair. It's got all sorts of kanji? Can't remember. Chiropractors. Law offices of Eric K. Chen. But they took down the basketball net. What was that all about? Don't know. Yeah, so Chinatown is, like I say, once we get down to the nitty-gritty, you'll see how it changes from here. As we get closer to Summerlin, you know, it's far less. I mean, Chinatown's nice. In the last year, a couple of things have happened to it. First of all, It suffered a slew of break-ins, like 29 break-ins. They figure by the same group of people who are targeting businesses in this area, businesses. And so they have also a lot of car thefts. So you can see like Metro's down here. They put on an extra 2 officers just to work this little stretch, which might not sound like a lot, but it is, because they're dedicated just to this corridor of Spring Mountain Road. So you might say, well, that's nothing, but it actually is something to have 2 cops dedicated to this, which means, you know, they're spending $120,000 a year minimum just to try to help this area get better. I don't know anything about massage parlors. Sorry, guys. I do know that there's, you know, there's other issues in Chinatown. There are some not so legitimate massage parlors. There's that so-called happy ending thing, and some of these people target and they're involved in trafficking, but I can't say for sure. But I know I've heard this rumor. So we have more professional stuff. Coming up here, this is Jones. And then we're gonna see Filipino places, Vietnamese places, Chinese places, Korean places. I don't think there's much Cambodian or Laos or Indonesian. It's kind of weird. You know, Kung Fu Shaolin. Hi, Steve. Love your channel. I got married in Vegas at the Graceland Chapel. Cool. Thanks so much, Sean. If you guys want to support us, you can like, share, subscribe. We do 3 to 4 live streams every week. And you can also use notleavinglasvegas.com/donate if you want. I'll shout you out. We had a Cash App. We had a PayPal. That was nice of you guys. And we had a super sticker, I believe. That's cool. Cool. This is a switching tower for CenturyLink. So this is an internet relay for CenturyLink. Of course, formerly WhatSpring, I think it was. So you got telecom out here. Data center, switching, kind of stuff. So we got 168 Market. We're gonna go past our favorite Vietnamese place called Pho Saigon. Now there's a couple of these in Vegas. This is the one we like the most. There's another one on Rainbow and can't remember, but this is the better one, we feel. Because the pho is all about the broth. Pho noodle is that glass rice noodle and little thin slices of beef, vegetables. My wife learned to make it. She's amazing. Whoa, $3 from Brenda Murphy. Thank you, Brenda Murphy. I didn't know that they had PayPal in Ireland. Brenda, you're in Ireland, right? Thank you, Brenda. So this is internet. Here we go. Now we're in Chinatown. So they've been trying to theme Chinatown, and it's not come from the city or the government. It's been private businesses getting together, putting their money together so they can make these buildings look more Asian, because it's called Chinatown after all. So I learned this just recently, but Cathay, C-A-T-H-A-Y, that is an old term for China. So we have Red Dragon. These are actually a chain out here. This is where you go in and it's a bar, and they have video poker machines and no table games, but multi-denominational, multi-games, massage parlors, these banks that really specialize for the Asian American community out here. Beauty salons, of course. Barbary Coast Bill's Gambling Hall with big Fobosa. Okay, never had that one. So Sean says that the Barbary Coast really quickly in Vegas. This used to be a CVS pharmacy, and there's one up on Desert Inn that closed down. There's a Walgreens that closed. These things are closing. Like, they just opened way too many. Maybe the COVID, everybody was like, wow, that's it. We're all gonna be sick forever and paranoid of everything. And maybe that's when they expanded. I don't really know. So let's check this out. I want to show you guys some cool stuff. Anybody here like food? Anybody here like food? Because if you like food, they got some stuff for you. rambutan, they have jackfruits in here, golden elephant mangoes, avocados, but the meats are cool. So we're gonna have all sorts of interesting stuff in here. This one's actually, so this is a new trend. I don't know if they're doing this at grocery stores near you, but these used to be open air. Now they close. They say, remember to close us. I think it'd be better if there was a sensor and they closed on their own, of course. And so if you ever come into one of these markets, what you do is you get the Google Translate app and you install it on your phone, and then you can just aim your camera at stuff, because some of it is not a lot of English at all, but you can always translate live translation. But they have some good cuts of beef here and stuff. And then they have Filipino stuff. Like, these are really, really Filipino. And I don't eat these. These are very processed, very red food colored. This is Filipino sausage, pork longaniza. And then we have like oxtail and pork feet. Filipinos eat chicken feet, which they call adidas. A lot of ground pork. So this is where you're going to find a lot of Filipino type stuff. And then in the back here, you're going to find short ribs. You have all the beef. The prices here are a lot better than anywhere else. So if you have an Asian market in your town, you might want to check out the Asian market, because the prices are always going to be better. So short ribs, for example, all fresh, sliced. These are good. This is what they put in like pho noodle, ribeye, I believe. This is all the fat, so if you don't like fat, that's gonna harden up. Then we have oxtail. Oxtail soup is expensive, and look at this little pack. It's $10 a pound for this stuff. That's why you're gonna be spending a bunch. And then back here we have live lobster. There's two versions of the lobsters. They have the small lobsters and the big ones. So you can get these. These are, wow, look at the cheese. These were $8.99 a pound just a month ago. Now they're $11.99 a pound? These are the bigger ones. 16 a pound. What's up, buddy? Pinchy the lobster. And then crabs, Dougree's crabs, right? Yeah. And then live big mouth bass. I think they have tilapia. Is that it? Yeah, these are tilapia. And then they'll bang them on the head and kill them and cook them, or they'll even fry them. I think here they fry. Then we have all of our fresh. We have all the fresh fish here. So this is our favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite fish. Okay, golden pompano. These are really relatively cheap, but they're very sweet, and these have a very high fat content. And so what it is this fish is big. You remember the Flintstones where they had the bone comb? So this has a big thick bone that runs through it, and then these big spiky bones that form the whole fish. So you can literally cook this when it's cooked properly, and just take a fork and rip all the flesh away to leave like a Flintstones comb, which is pretty cool. And fun fact, I don't eat it, but my wife likes the braids, and I can't even. These are like dinosaur tilapia. The bigger the fish is not always better. And here's a tip for you too that I learned. If you want to make sure your fish is fresh, it's all about the eyes. This fish is very fresh because its eye is still dark. As the fish get to sit longer, the eyes become cloudy. So you want to avoid fish with cloudy eyes unless you're going to eat them pretty much that day. Then we have all sorts of squids, and we have the shrimp head on. I mean, that's a very good price for shrimp, right? You know, you get the head off, it's a little bit more, but it's still a good price, and it's all fresh stuff. So, and then we have cool, funky produce over here too. You'll see it over here. There's some things though that are terrible. Unless you want to buy the worst butter in the world, that's a very bad price for butter. So there's some things you just don't buy here, like Philadelphia cream cheese. Like I was at Sam's Club and I bought, how many ounces is this? This is 12 ounces. I bought 32 ounces of Philly cream cheese at Sam's Club for 13 bucks. And it's 12 ounces for $7 here. So some things are going to be priced a lot worse here. Thank you, William, backing me up, for sure. So, calabasa. They call this kabuka, but Filipinos call this calabasa. You can feed this to your cats or your dogs. This is very good for them. What you would do is you would boil this and then mash it up into their food. And it's very good for their digestive tracts if you feed them that kind of a gourd or squash with their food. And then we have some funky, funky vegetables, I'm sure. Let's see if we can find some exotic stuff that y'all never gonna usually see. Is this bitter melon? Yes. So we got bitter melon, pigeon stir fries. And then if you're Mexican, American, or Spanish, you probably know chayotes. These are really good. These are kind of like potatoes. They don't have a lot of flavor, but they add a lot of texture. And they do have a flavor though. It's kind of like water chestnuts. I can't believe there's 361 people watching this. You guys are awesome. Oh, dragon fruit. Oh, dragon fruit. Dragon fruit. $8 a pound. So that dragon fruit's like $8. Golden dragon fruit, white dragon fruit. These grow in Vegas on trees, pomegranates. You can grow pomegranate trees out here. And then, do they have any giant, do they have any durian or jackfruits? Doesn't look like they have durian or jackfruits. I don't eat durian. Mexican papayas. Yes, they have a really clean feel to them. They're really good. Wow, they do have durian. Durian is big in Indonesia, Thailand, and southern Philippines. They have a very pungent flavor to them. It turns a lot of foreigners off of them. They don't like them. I've had durian flavored ice cream. I'm okay with it. These are $10 a pound. I'm just going to show you this. These are incredibly sharp. If this were to fall off a tree, this will murder you. Like, I'm not joking. This is probably, I don't even know, there's no scale anywhere near me. I would say this is a good 15, 20 pounds. So this thing is $20, $30 for that kind of thing. So then we have rambutan. So that's what these markets look like. Let's go down further south and see some more businesses. Or no, we're not going south, we're going east. We have lots of breads and stuff. These are probably not baked locally. This is a carrot type. Yeah, so these are made in California and shipped to Vegas. I don't know that there may be an Asian bakery way down by Valley View if we can make it that far, possibly. Adam says he's not used to seeing these things. It's all good, my brother. Glad I could show you guys something cool while you're out here. Subscribe, share, like. NotLeavingLasVegas.com/donate if you want to use a one-time PayPal or Cash App. You don't need a PayPal account. And then across the street, we got some more stuff too. This place is always slammed, man. Always slammed. Oh, there is a bakery here. Okay. All right. Chinino, by the way, we've been to the other side of Chinatown. This is all new to us. So if you drive out here, here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of breaking and entering and car burglaries out here. So if you come out here, you really need to lock your stuff up. Put it in the trunk. Covering stuff up, I've heard from a criminal, doesn't work. If you cover your stuff up, they're probably just going to break in to see if you have stuff underneath the stuff. So be very careful when you come out here for your personal belongings. Make sure you lock them up. Leave them in the hotel room. So they do have a bakery here. It looks like custom cakes. Are they even open? It is Sunday. I don't know. It looks like they're closed as they come. You think on a Sunday, but it's still early, right? It's 8:49. So who's going to say they're not open later? Boutique World. Never been in this place here. I think this used to be a consignment store. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! This is tacky to the max, but I love every minute of it. Wow. Fukuburger. I'm trying to say it with an Asian accent so people can call me a racist. Be like, hey wife, am I racist? And my wife will say, Fukuburger, even though she doesn't talk like that. And then we'll laugh at you. We'll say, I just want you guys to know something. When somebody calls you and accuses you of a thing, there's a good chance they're that thing. It's called projecting. Anyways, what kind of car is that? Oh, man. That's a cheap car. But it looks like an expensive one. Anyways, I'm gonna go see that car in a minute. always pining over in cars. I can't afford a car. I have an old car. It's broken down. I want to get a scooter. $1,000. Electric scooter, baby. 45-mile range. Don't have to pay gas. Fuku Burger. See, look what I said. Look at this. Thank you, Fuku Burger. Protect your belongings. Take your belongings and valuables with you. Chinatown is a hot spot. Because here's why. Here's what happens. People say, Steven, you're inducing fear, uncertainty, and doubt and panic. You're a fearmonger. On the door. Chinatown is a hot spot for break-ins and theft. Please do not leave anything in plain sight. If you make it easy for them to steal, it will continue to happen. We have plenty of room in the store for you to bring your bags in. All these incidents are weeks apart. You see? So, to all my haters, shake it off. All the haters gonna hate. I'm gonna start listening to Taylor Swift. That's it. I'm gonna be a Swiftie from now on. Swiftie. I wanna be a Swiftie. Oh, we're getting Swiftie. It's getting Swiftie in here. Take off your, I don't want to say the gross lyrics, Rick and Morty. Anyway, see? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, when I tell you, you should listen. I'm not just saying stuff for the sake of clicks, brother. I'm saying it because it's the real deal. James McNeil. So we're gonna go across the street. Cafe Moda. They closed. This is like a hot spot, man. We spent so much time getting stupid drunk and singing karaoke, acting like the fools. Let's go across the street here, look around. So they're doing something over here. I don't know what this is going on. They're supposed to be opening something, but some kind of closed out business. Yeah, so somebody was saying that used to be a DQ or whatever, or Taco Bell. Some of these places were. There's a sushi place, all you can eat sushi down on Decatur and Spring Mountain, a couple blocks down. And that used to be a Carl's Jr. And the Carl's Jr. closed. So now you have like this place here. You look at this place here, this is just a repurposed restaurant into a Korean restaurant, which is good. It's good stuff. China Mama moved. Is there a person saying I was spreading fear wearing a mask? I don't know. I didn't spread fear wearing a mask back in the day. You know what I said? I said, hey, they're going to force you to wear a mask, so buy ours. They're better quality. Because if you want to walk into buildings, you have to wear masks, or else, you know, you can't interact with society. Is this a Winchell's? Winchell's. I don't know if this is a local place. Are there Winchell's anywhere else? It's like a little tiny restaurant up here. So we got lots of new little places out here. It's cool to see, man. Try and date me. Wow. I think it's cool. So Winchell's used to be a donut place. Now they're selling ham and cheese, breakfast burritos, iced coffees. I could really go for an iced coffee right now. I could. I woke up early. Remember yesterday I was telling you guys I might start the stream at 9 a.m., yet I started it at 7:55. I woke up at 4:30. So what I did was I put Bob Proctor Born Rich on my YouTube, and I fell asleep to that. Please, heavens, let one person here know what Bob Proctor and Born Rich is. I hope one person understands. But I listened to that, and I got up at 5:50, 5:45. You know, I had a leftover Bang energy drink I chugged, and I was like, okay. Oh, also, I indulged and I splurged, and you guys are going to hate me because I know my bills are tight, but I'm bored out of my mind. So I bought the new Zelda game last night, Echoes of Wisdom, and it's superb, guys. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you're an old gamer like me, the clouds are really nice. So yeah, I know it's $60 I shouldn't have spent, but it keeps me from doing stupid stuff. Do I have masks? Oh, dude, I got boxes and boxes of masks, brother. They're all sealed up. We disinfected everything, sealed them up. Shoop. vacuums the things and just shut. And we didn't know. I mean, like, you know, if the powers that be ever got stupid level again, we didn't know what was going to happen. But I'm not like, you know, you notice, like, I'm not telling you to go buy them. Like, you can't even order off of my website anymore. And it's just something that we had to go through as a society, you know. So it is what it is. So we got, yeah, the Greek Food Fest is today. I think it's too far from here. Got the mountains in the distance. But let's go and check out these little businesses over here. Got wireless toys. A lot of these guys list stuff up that's sketchy. Maybe not the wireless toys company, but there are cell phone companies. If you go to OfferUp, let's say you want to buy a Nintendo Switch, right? Go to OfferUp, which is an app that has people connecting buyers to sellers and sellers to buyers. And you'll type in Nintendo Switch and it'll be like, Nintendo Switch, $25. And you're like, no. And then all it is somebody offering up extreme predatory pricing. Like, it's leasing to own. It sucks. Okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Let's say your screen is broken. You look here, you think it's $30. Be careful with these places, okay? First of all, if you're getting an iPhone repaired, a lot of the times repairing an iPhone at an unauthorized place, because Apple is disgusting and they don't really like other people repairing their products. And it's one of the things about Apple I can't stand. I love their products. I hate the company for many reasons. Your phone won't work right. Maybe your Face ID doesn't work. If you have an old phone with Touch ID, it might not work. The other thing is too, even if it's not an iPhone, you need to make sure that they have sealed it properly for water exposure after they repair the screen. So the phones have this little rubber seal that goes under the screens. Some places won't put that back and they won't tell you, and you'll go in the swimming pool and you will destroy your phone. So be careful, okay? Dream Spa. There's a billiards place out here. Mr. Size Billiards. It looks like they used an AI generator for that logo. Honestly, that's AI art, it looks like. But I like how they did this macro photography. Nail spas. I can't go in there, Eric. They're not open till noon. They're open from noon until 2 a.m. every day. So they have car kits here, hobby shops. I love it. I love that these places exist. This is so cool that this place exists. It looks like they used to be downtown. Downtown Hobby 9. J Nails and Spa. I think these guys did an event with my company once. Fiesta Filipina Cuisine. Home of your favorite Lutang Papanga. I don't know those words, but I'll pretend I do. Fiesta Filipina, that's cool, man. That's cool. We got Cafe Moda next door, which is karaoke some nights, dancing some nights. That's cool. All right. Maganda, Ilocana. Maganda Street. Oh, Maganda. Maganda means beautiful. Maganda Street. Ilocana Street Lane. Ilocana is a dialect in the Philippines. So Filipinos will speak, not open yet. Filipinos will speak Visayan, B with a B. I just, trust me, it is what it is. But they're from Visayas with a V. Or they'll speak Ilocano, they'll speak Cebuano, they'll speak Tagalog, they'll speak Filipino, they'll speak English. Dude, Filipinos, man, they speak so many languages, dude. Crazy. I can't speak one language properly. These people speak 3. What is going on? It's a good thing I didn't get that iced coffee, huh? What the heck? Remember when I had that Starbucks breakdown? I was so tired. Dude, it was my diet. It wasn't the caffeine. It was everything else. It was bad. Dragon Gate. Oh, this is new. Cool. Dude, could you imagine if my day trading took off and I moved to the Philippines and pumped out Filipino content with Vegas news updates? Boy, that would destroy my channel. That would be crazy. Dragon Gate, Las Vegas. Those clouds are epic. Hey, if you guys like the videos, nowleavinglasvegas.com/donate would be very nice of you. But you don't have to, but you could. That'd be nice of you. Make our Sunday great. And I can tell the wife about your generosity. That would be good. Let's keep on rolling. I was checking my watch to see if anybody did anything and I missed it. 2011 top 10, top 100 local favorites from 2011. They've been around a while. Lots of karaoke down here. This is Chinatown. Whenever I'm in Chinatown, I'll share this with you. There's a Homer Simpson quote because I was addicted to The Simpsons as a kid. And Marge asks Homer about the truth, and Homer says, he just basically mashes up a bunch of movies in a really stupid sense. He goes, truth, you can't handle the truth. No truth handler you. And he's like, when you stick your hand in a pile of goo, that was your best friend's face. Forget about it, Marge, it's Chinatown. Something like that. And every time I'm in Chinatown, I think of that. Today is National Coffee Day. Rock on. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Edo Spas. Edo Tapas. Edo Tapas. Edo Tapas. They do tapas. It looks to me, they got this covered up. I don't know why that is. Maybe they have another entrance somewhere. Okay, so it's a karaoke place. Oh man, I should come down here at night one of these days. This place is probably teeming with folks. I would hope. I'd certainly hope so. So you have Q Karaoke, QAnon Bistro. She's telling you a secret to all you QAnon people out there. It's funny when people ask you, is there a lot of massage places? I think so. Here's one right here, massage. Open 24 hour every day. Proofread it, come on. You're doing your best. Hey, do you want to be a, what do they call that, a porch pirate? I wonder what it is. It could be a computer. There could be diamonds in that box. Don't be a porch pirate, kids. That is a crappy way to be. All right. Sea Fresh Seafood Bar. A lot of these places close on a certain day of the week because they don't have staffing. Fresh tea, barber shops. Oh, look, pool and darts. There's 2 pool places in this one block. Whoa, $10 from LB. LB, say your name in the chats. LB, thank you so much for notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. You like how I interact with the viewers. Thank you, John. I don't see a reason not to. Talk radio shows are best when people call in. If you've ever heard of a guy named Coast to Coast, or a guy named, of a show named Coast to Coast AM, it was with Art Bell. Now it's with George Norrie. But Art Bell was a struggling radio DJ taking calls at night, late night, 2 a.m. in Vegas. And it was all political, boring stuff to him. Cafe Moda's closed. See the padlock. And he kept having these crackpots call in, talk about UFOs in the Nevada desert. So he started taking the calls and interacting with them, and it made him an international superstar. And he became incredibly wealthy and known all over the planet. And he moved to Pahrump, which is just over the hump. Moved to the Pahrump Cafe Moda since 2004. One of our old stomping grounds for the wife and I. Just Cafe Moda. Now we got homeless folks. The homeless shopping cart right there. Hanging out all their stuff that they ever owned in one cart. This reminds me of Back to the Future too. Remember? Except that in the 2015 future, for some reason all of the cubes were laser discs. Which is pretty funny because the question is, why would all the laser discs in Back to the Future 2 be pressed into trash cubes? Wouldn't people keep them to watch them? I mean, it's media, like you don't just throw your DVDs out. But they wanted to look futuristic. Yes. West of the Rockies, dial 1-800-422-2222. East of the Rockies, dial 1-800-422-2222. South of the Mississippi, don't call us. He had all these call-in lines, and Art Bell would say, if you're west of the Rockies, call 1-800-449-8626. East of the Rockies, dial 1322-4225. It's weird that he had different call-in lines. Ah, man, so much stuff here I don't even know. I do know here, is this the place? Yeah, it is. Okay. So you have Nanay Gloria's foot spa, massage parlors. People are asking me. Korean place here. Korean oxbone soup. Nanay Gloria's, this is a Filipino calda area. And wife would go here a lot. Filipinos like quick service food. They like quick service food. Looks like they're actually open at 8. Let's go show you. So it's like buffet style. Hello. Just looking, it's okay. Just want to show my viewers. So yeah. So you got like chicken. This is a chicken caldereta. A lot of these foods I don't know. Pancit, garlic rice. Yeah. You gotta pay first. You can't just take your food, but you can get all you can eat buffet here. I think it's just one plate though. Yeah, so we would come here a lot. A ton, and there's all Filipino foods in here. Well, I mean, with the exception of, you know, American brands, but man, oh man, where's my favorite? Do they even have them? They don't have them. There's a type of sun chips from the Philippines, but I don't see them. I'm not gonna buy them because I don't eat that stuff anymore, but they don't have them. They're made by Jack and Jill. That's like the Doritos of the Philippines. And they don't seem to have them right now. So whatever. These are kind of like Lay's. They're pressed potatoes. And these are actually made in the Philippines, product of the Philippines. And like a lot of products you see that are Asian products, they just get made in the United States for convenience reasons. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of stuff here. They don't, oh, Mogu Mogu. It's my wife's favorite. And then a lot of import stuff like soups and everything like that. Some of those are made here though. And then a lot of desserts. So this is what Filipino culture, they do a lot of this stuff where they just get quick service food, take it home or eat it on site. So that's what it is. And this place gets pretty busy. I mean, they have a whole other side over here. I should ask her if I can drink some water, but I think, oh, you know what? BS. I'll have electrolytes. Let's sit in here for a few minutes just so I can rest my feet. But I'll be right out. And this is time for you. Even if you're new on the channel, you should stay because you can ask me some questions and I'll answer them for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hi. How are you? The buffet at Sunset Station was $6.99 6 years ago. Yeah, they've gone up. I'm doing a video on buffets and I found this unknown footage of the Sahara. And in the Sahara buffet, they had a Matt Foley, Chris Farley lookalike that they showed on the in-room reels. If you're on Patreon, you already saw that. I showed it off, and then I found some old commercials for the Rio buffet, the Carnival World buffet, and I found old commercials for the Excalibur, and I put that in the buffet video I had. It's like an investigative report on what happened to the buffets and why did food get so expensive. So you might watch that.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What is that for?
Oh, well, my wife is from the Philippines, and she would come here all the time to eat, but she's with her family. So I'm just showing my friends, and then a lot of them come here from California with cars, and they want to come and eat here because I'm showing them this. But I promise not to show anybody. That's why I'm here, so privacy, no persons. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking, okay?
Thank you, Ate. So yeah, she just wanted to know why I'm streaming. So this is my my electrolyte drink. It looks like vitamin P. Wait, vitamin P. It looks like vitamin BP, doesn't it? You ever had a vitamin B? And you go to the bathroom and this comes out. Very much like if you don't see them, and even if you see them exchanging their own money, it doesn't mean that they weren't paid for the video. You know what I'm saying? So it does look like Mountain Dew. It's just some electrolyte drink. There's 0 sugar, 0 calories. It's like, I think it's called New Nutrition. It's on Amazon. I should put my Amazon link in my videos because if people shopped their whole monthly budget on Amazon, I'd have an extra $500 a month coming in. Because if you use my link, I get a commission from anything you buy on Amazon. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna help a lot. If I don't do this on the stream, by the time the stream's done, I'm just dying. It's destroyed me, you know. You should try and meet Jcation. I've met him before. I joined a gym out there in that area. It was a mistake because he was like a big bowl of old shriveled up wontons that smell like corn. You should check out the gym first, brother. What's up, Las Vegas Life? Las Vegas Life doesn't like one of the YouTubers because they sit and drink coffee and then they come in and I'm sitting and drinking electrolyte drinks. Are you a non-paying customer wasting time and using space in a restaurant? That's obviously rude. Do I be nice or do I be rude to O? So, let me explain something to you because you're obviously new to the channel. I've been married to my wife about 20 years. We've pumped countless thousands of dollars into this restaurant over the last 20 years. We've lived in this area for a very, very long time. Because of this video, this restaurant will likely gain business because I've shown them this amazing restaurant. And I also have the okay from the people who are working here to be here. So, what you should do is you should check your heart before you make negative comments to people because you don't understand the situation. And that's the same reason why people say very ignorant things like all black people are criminals, all Asians are bad drivers, all white people are rednecks. And that's where we get conflicts. So check your heart before you talk, You don't know what you're talking about, with all due respects. So it is warm outside. It's 85 already. It's gonna be 102 today. So that'll be that, right? I've never had food trade here though, I've never had food trade here. As a matter of fact, longtime viewers of the channel, they'll tell you that this is the first time they've ever seen this place on my camera, because this is the first time I've ever brought my camera into here, and I don't do food trade. When we review things, we pay our own money. Food trade is where the restaurant compensates you with food in order to review the restaurant. But we pay our own money. When we went to the buffet at the Palms, we waited 6 hours in that line. We paid our own money. When we did the water grill, we paid our own money. When we did Pearl Walk to Go, we paid our own money. So, you know, my mom told me something once, and what she said was, Steven, a closed mouth catches no feet. So O has got a blackened heart. The devil is in O's heart. And he wants to try to make me upset. He wants to make you upset too. Don't let him do that. It's not worth you getting upset. And so O is just a hater. He probably hates on other channels too because he doesn't have anything better to do with his life. I'm not going to delete a person. They're allowed to have their I don't really have any moderators on this channel anymore. I don't have 1,000 viewers at once, so I can do it all on my own. And it takes a lot for me to delete people. So it's a good little place. You should check this out while you're here. Let's go see if we got, there's a place called Whip X Coffee. This is brand new. And then Jones Market. This is a Mediterranean market, Eastern European. So they have some good stuff in there, but nothing to write home about. Blech. Those electrolytes don't taste all that great. Not all that good. And then you have KFC over here. KFC. See, this is a Vietnamese, this gotta be Vietnamese, because Vietnamese are known for their French breads, because Vietnam was colonized by the French. So they have a lot of breads and coffee in their culture. I won't drink Vietnamese coffee because it is test experience, and I'm telling you, I can tolerate 500 to 1,000 milligrams or a gram of cafe coffee every day, caffeine, but I just can't do Vietnamese coffee. It makes me shaky, bro. KFC. What's funny too is that KFC in Korean cuisine KFC is known as Korean fried chicken, and there's a place here that does that kind of stuff too. So, has anyone tasted boneless, skinless chicken feet? I don't eat Adidas, as they're called. This is all brand new, everything here, and I've never seen any of it. So let's try to shimmy because it's not busy. It's not interesting over here. It's not a cop. There's nobody coming. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. It's not worth it. Let's see here. KFC, I got a love-hate relationship. This is a brand new McDonald's. This opened during like right during the pandemic. So yeah, I got a love-hate with KFC because wife gets craving. Oh, KFC. You go there at like 8:30. They're like, sorry, we're out of chicken and we can't make more because we close in 30 minutes. And they don't want to have like waste. So I get that. I do. Our favorite pho noodle place is up here. I'm going to show you that place too. And then Mr. O will go, you should buy something or leave. Dun, dun. So this is all brand new. This construction all happened in the last couple of years. Japanese barbecues, all you can eat. Dude, if you love food, you gotta drive between the Fashion Show Mall and the Treasure Island. 5-10 minutes. See what I was telling you about the Vietnamese. It says Saigon baguette. So lots of stuff out here, man. But oh, you know, you can't trust people who don't spend their own money. It's hard to find people. What did Mark say? Who's Mark? Ride along with Denny. Hey, ride along with Denny. Those clouds. Yeah, the clouds look pretty dope, huh? What did Mark say? Good morning from Prescott. I don't see somebody named Mark that said anything unless O's name is Mark. I don't know. Doesn't matter. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their guns and their tanks. That's a song about horrible things by the Cranberries. What's in your head, zombie? It's about the Troubles in Ireland where people were blowing each other up over North versus South. Irish independence. Shabu. Shabu shabu. Oh, they're under new management. That's sometimes a good sign. Means they didn't close from the bad management. Okay, there's another repurposed building over here. We got some more new stuff up here. Let's go check it all out. Check it out. Who's got trash can and whose lunch got taken? I have no idea. Who's Mark? Oh, somebody deleted that one. Well, guys, please, if you're moderators, don't worry about deleting comments, okay? They have to be racist, sexist, anti-religious, anti-LGBTQ, or they have to be against my wife. Anybody can say any asinine thing they want about me. Got Roma. There's another place called Cafe Roma. This is an Italian marketplace. Okay, these are not repurposed. These are just little professional buildings. Cool. K-Pops. Brand new plaza, I think, coming up. The other place across here, this is Pho Saigon 8. It's our favorite pho place. So the Roma Deli is open. Let's go see if we can show that place inside. I gotta pop into buildings on and off because my phone will overheat. Because it's 85, but when the sun hits the phone, it feels hotter. It says the Roma Deli's open on one sign, but the other sign says it's not. So, I suspect it's not open, but it's 9 o'clock. And they are open. Check out this place. Oh my gosh. We used to have to come to Roma Deli to buy bocatini. Hello. Good. Mind if I look around and show people free advertising? Cool. So yeah, so we used to go here because, well, not this one. There used to be one on East Tropicana, and we would buy bocatini number 5, but you can get it at the international market now. So this is the Roma. They have a full-on restaurant called Cafe Roma, I think it is, over on I want to say it's on West Trop or West Flamingo. So here it is. Is this the one? That is the one. Oh yeah. Oh, Bucatini 6. We like 5. This pasta has holes in it. It's like the whole thing is hollow inside. And it's really good, trust me. So good that I got real fat and real unhealthy eating a lot of that stuff. Because my wife makes killer pasta sauce. Look at all the Italian American influence on the walls. This place is super rad. They got pictures of Jerry Lewis in their place. Look at this. That's so cool, man. Wow. This place has been around for a while. You guys have a full-on restaurant location too, right? Oh, do you not have a second location in town? I thought you did. Oh, okay. So same name. I thought it was the same business. My bad. Okay. You had a big war territory. You had a big war. The Dons fought each other. No, I'm stereotyping because I'm in this business. I'm Canadian. They stereotype me. My wife's Asian. They stereotype her. I thought it was fun. All right, you guys are great. You get busy on Sundays or what? Yeah, I don't do that. Wow. This is hand painted or is this just somebody? We'll just say it is. We'll say somebody spent 3 years to paint this.
That sounds good.
They have to come in and see it now.
This place has been here for 25 years.
I know. Man, this is great. This is so cool. What's the best thing on the menu?
Lasagna is really good. It's like a huge portion. It's bolognese.
Wow.
Yeah, the sauce is made from scratch here, and
Great. You guys have all the wines and everything they could ever want?
Yeah, we've got a great wine selection.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so like your glasses are really nicely priced, and then we've got like bottles that range. So
Very cool.
Go all out. Or
Do you guys get slammed like super busy at nights? And
it really just depends.
Right.
It's weird. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. Well, I hope people come and check you out.
Thank you.
Thanks. So yeah, lasagna's, you too. Lasagna's the best thing on the menu. Cool. See, and we're in Chinatown, so what does that tell you? Diversity is good, as long as the people here are all working for the same goals, which unfortunately is sometimes not the case. But, you know, that's the case with native-born people. It's the case with people who come here, you know, break the rules. There's always bad apples. So, you know, but I love this little area. This little community has so much cool stuff in it. It's a really good little tailor over here that'll do like, you know, little jobs for you. We've taken stuff there before. There's a place called Mike's Shoe Repair out here. They're really good with shoes. Don't let them ever work on your bags. They will screw your bags up really bad. Caused a whole bunch of bad stuff with us once. And Asian people really like travel agents for some reason. I mean, my wife uses an agent to buy tickets to the Philippines because her trips are complicated. That might be it. I don't know. We're gonna go see Pho Saigon number 8 here. Okay. See if it's safe to cross the street. It's so dead out here. I usually wouldn't say it. I can't see your comments because my screen is really dark. We're on Spring Mountain Road. This is Chinatown. So we got a whole bunch of businesses out here. It's really interesting because it's like when you come out here, things get really granular when you come out here. Like you can drive down the street. I drive down the street. I drove down the street yesterday. Like quite literally yesterday to do my live stream, I was driving on this street. But when you're just driving, you don't really see what's up. It's only when you can get out and actually like look closely that you can see new things to explore, stuff that you can discover. I don't think this is a good place to cross. So we have more karaoke bars. There's a place called Master Kim's, which has several locations in the valley. We had a viewer take us there, and then I went there with Steve D and Caroline once. It's expensive, but it's an all-you-can-eat Korean place, but it's expensive. So that's interesting. Okay, so this is another Koreatown, so that's good. Because I thought the only Koreatown was Koreatown Plaza, but now it looks like this is a brand new thing. shiny buildings. So that's good. Let's go into here and see what's up. So this is a low cost healthcare. It does exist in America. They work on sliding scales. If you can prove you're not doing well, you hardly pay anything for anything if it's not free. Master Kim's karaoke bar, Industry 13 over here. Travel agencies are less expensive if they have airfare wars. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So Industry 13 karaoke bar, Master Kim's. Open Bank, I guess that's some brand serving the Asian community. I bet you that their bank machine says JBC or JCB. Am I right? Does it say it? Doesn't say it. I'm surprised. Japanese commercial bank, but it doesn't. But it has Canadian on it. It has Canada on it. That's the Canadian thing. This might be Canadian too. I don't know what this is. I never had this when I lived in Canada all those years ago. But that plus Interact Canadians debit cards used to be way different. I hear more and more they got Visa and MasterCard logos on them now. All right, professional wound specialists. This used to be one of our clients, Universal Motor Cars, good little auto shop here in Chinatown. Open Bank is African. Oh, killer. Sounds good. Open Bank is closed. It's a Sunday, bro. You don't expect those bankers to do work. There's another cop car. What'd I tell you? They're patrolling this area. There's also a big effort to clean up Chinatown because they have a lot of what you'll see right here. You know what? Why don't we Chevy Chase this? I'm gonna go further than I was gonna go. So we got a lot of this stuff out here where you have like empty blank lots of land and then trash is just strewn everywhere. People have been dumping out here. So they're trying to clean this up as well. Abogados. Cuatro. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 6, 7. What's 7 in Spanish? I can't say it. My brain stopped working. So yeah, they're trying to clean this kind of stuff up too because this used to be like a commercial plaza and it hasn't been for a while. And so that's another part. This was supposed to be a really big thing here, this Jackpot Joni's. And they were gonna rip this entire plaza down and build like a big locals casino on that whole plot of land that goes all the way to the back. But then COVID happened and everybody's plans changed. This used to be the Southern Nevada Water District off. And they just kind of leased it out to other stuff. And we're coming towards an area that has some good views of some things. But we got that shoe repair mics that I was telling you about up here. Okay, I can't see anything. Just can't get over those clouds. They're nice clouds. Super chats, likes, and subscriptions are vital for hosts to enhance, deliver even better experiences. Mighty Bull says, thank you, Mighty Bull. Yeah, I mean, you can go to like, share, subscribe. I got 500 viewers. We're in Chinatown right now. And as the title says, Chinatown has had some incredible challenges lately in the last few years. There were a slew of targeted break-ins to businesses after hours, and they figure it's a crime ring. Whoa, $10 from PD. PD. P is in Perry. D is in David. PD, who are you? Say it. Use notleavinglasvegas.com/donate to use our PayPal. One time, don't need an account. Thank you so much. So anyway, they had all these targeted break-ins, and now they have a slew of car thefts. And for all those who say you're just saying that to get clicks, no, actually, you can see it. It's on my stream. When we're over at the Fuku Burger, they have it right on their door. It says, hey, people have been breaking into cars every few days here, so bring your stuff inside or put it out of sight. So, you know, Japanese car services, cool. I got a weird pain in my left calf right now. What's up, Greg? Gambler slots. I think I need new shoes. My mission today might be to find the Skechers outlet store, because these shoes are probably causing me all sorts of leg pain. I've never had this pain in my left calf before. Cathay Hills, this is where the shoe repair place is that we go to when we need shoe repair done. Super car adopted. A lot of people out here do imports. A lot of import cars. And so this is a cool little spot. Let's go over here for a minute. Get out of the sun for a sec. Because I've kind of been back. These are professional offices, but typically professional offices out here in the valley are just kind of blah. They're big concrete inside. This has real grass. Whoa, it smells really good. They just mowed this lawn. Oh, it's my childhood. We don't have grass in Nevada. And this is freshly cut grass. You can smell all the greenness. And yeah, these are like, because this area is old. Oh, the pain in my calf just went away. That's nice. Because these are old areas, they have super mature trees back here. You got birds enjoying the life. This is so great. I'm telling you what, if I worked in this area, I would film my videos right here, because it doesn't look like you're anywhere. It's like, where do you even see this in Las Vegas or Arizona if you're in Arizona? Is Vegas planting more? What is William posting his cell phone number? What is that? William, why? Siete, I get you, but I missed something, William. Did you accidentally post a phone number, William? I'm gonna delete that comment because you may not have intended to post that. And if you did intend to post it, William, feel free to post it again, but I'm deleting that comment in case that was an aberrant copy paste. Just to hedge your bets. Oh, wow, it's so nice out here. What is this? I've never seen this in a commercial plaza before. What? What? That was a, yeah, he posted like a 702 number. I don't know, sure. William, I just didn't know. I was confused for a minute. What? Wow, look at this place. Again, this used to be the Southern Nevada Water District, right? They have an evacuation assembly area over that way. That's kind of strange. This is kind of amazing, isn't it? To see that this is here. You don't think about it, and then it's just like hiding in plain sight. It's kind of neat though. And this is Chinatown with all these guys. Gotta water your aloes more, bro. Come on. Huh. What is this though? Could somebody tell me why there would have to be evacuation assembly areas? Because I'm 43 years old. I've never seen this. I mean, have you any of you guys ever seen anything like that? I mean, have you? I don't understand what this is for. I mean, you have blue bee and orange bee. Like, why is this here? What kind of building is this? Why would they need evacuate? Is this like some, like, I know this isn't a government building anymore. I believe, like I said, it used to be. Look, there's another one. What are they scared of? I wish it was the weekday. Like, if it was, I would probably go and ask somebody inside. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, fine. What building ever has that? It's very strange to me. I'm just saying, it's curious. It's a curiosity. It's a curiosity. This is some parking back here. Huh. This is weird. I guess. Maybe. But it was the Southern Nevada Water District. It's not anymore. they closed the office and then they subleased it out to other businesses. So there's not much down here. And I don't want to step down here too much. I got bad knees. For fire drills. Christy Hughes, $3 super sticker. Thank you, Christy. You guys want to do something? notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Look at that. You got the Wynn Hotel. See the Wynn? That's the Wynn Hotel from Chinatown. They do that for tsunamis. Well, that makes sense. Not here. Not here. Not here. Huh. Well, I'm sure then that if I was at another government building, maybe I'd see the same thing. I've just never noticed. Man, that's so much greenery. This is so rad. You know, the only other place I've seen a ton of grass like this is at the UNLV campus. So UNLV has a lot of grass on their campus, and it's all got like really big trees, like giant maple trees. Whoa, Kevin. Whoa, Brenda. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm glad you show off Las Vegas. Needs more love. Thanks, Kevin. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, the 10-year-old boy in me cutting grandma's grass is coming out. Wow. Look at that. It's so pretty. Jeez. Yeah. This is great. What kind of grass is this either? I mean, this is like, oh, they haven't picked it up yet. This is like so we got, it's like, so the grass that grows out here, this is like a very invasive grass. If you don't get on top of this, there's some grass from Colorado that grows up in the mountains called like deer grass. And it grows in these big clusters. And if you grow it, it just, oh man, it'll overtake your garden. You have to be really on top of it. Over here though, we're gonna see a view of the Strip in a few minutes, or a few seconds. I didn't realize it, but there's a panoramic view of Las Vegas Boulevard from up here, which is pretty cool. Bermuda grass. I'm a little late, but I work for a state government agency and we have evac zones like that. That's right, Shaggy, thank you. So I guess, there it is, right? State and local governments are gonna do evacuation zones. I guess that's the world we live in, where people will take shots at the government. Check this view out, guys. You know, I've been here 20 darn years, and I didn't know that from right here, you get the best fireworks view in the whole darn city. So now we know where to go for our 4th of July and for our New Year's. It's not on the Strip. It's right here. Because my friends, are you ready? Guys, are you ready? We have 232 likes. Give me 255 likes. I will show you this panoramic. 255 likes. I will show you a panoramic. I'll zoom in. 255 likes. I have to bribe you like you guys are children. Eat your broccoli. I'm going to give you chocolate ice cream and some peach pie. Come on, let's go. 255 likes. 255. 243. 255. You want to see the panoramic, don't you? Come on, there's 480 people here. All right, 265 likes. Like I said, I need 265 likes, and I'll show you the panoramic. All right, like I said, 275 likes, and I'll show you the panoramic. Can I get 275 likes? I'll show you the panoramic. Oh my gosh, I guess we're not gonna see it. 275 likes to show you the panoramic. And I guess no. All right, we'll have to keep walking. Nobody did it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm 3 away. It's a shame that 3 people can't click the like button for a video with a guy. Okay, 283. All right, let's check it out. So, boom. Man, the air quality sucks today, but look at that. Isn't that nice? Hey, Kevin, I have to treat you like a child. Not you personally, but everybody like a child. So I have to get my likes somewhere. And I did that on purpose. It's very tongue-in-cheek. So we got the Palms Towers here. And then we have Palms. They have 3 towers. People don't realize how big the Palms is. Between the Palms, you're going to be taking a look at the panorama. Ah, it's going to get loud. But here's the view of the strip. Got the Encore, the Trump Tower. So, this house here, can somebody Zillow this for me? Can you guys flip on to Zillow, please? Tell me the price of 3564 Edmond. 3564 EDMOND. 3564 Edmond. 3564 Edmond. I need someone to type in Zillow. 3564 Edmond. I want to give you an idea of what this house is worth. So 3564 Edmond, Las Vegas, Nevada. 3564 Edmond. Tell me what that's worth, please. I'll wait. And then the land next door, I don't know that it's for sale right now, but I know that there are plots of land out here that sell for $1 million plus just for the land. So tell me what 3564 Edmond is worth. One of you guys will do it because you're good soldiers. 3564 Edmond. The land next door is probably worth $1 or $2 million by itself. That's almost a positive. It's almost a given. Yeah, Wally says 1.2 mil. Yeah. He backs it up, 1.2 milli for this house right here. And really, you're paying for the view. You're also paying for the fact that you're on the end of a street, so people aren't really coming up to you. And also, you're paying for the fact that you're right here by these professional offices, so you don't really have any neighbors. And you're on the top of the hill. So 1.29, 1.19, yeah. So then we have the land right here. You can see this house also over here, and I don't know the address of this, but this one is likely even more. It's like a 3-level house. You would say it's overpriced. Some people would say it's good price because of that view. That's $1 million view. I mean, that view is worth $1 million at nighttime. When it's not, like, the air quality sucks today, right? So, you know. But still, let's see if I got the air quality. There's humidity. How do I look at air quality on this? I'm trying to find it. I don't know that I can look at AQI here. Oh, actually, the air quality is good today. I don't know why it's so hazy. It could be because, well, the humidity is also low. I don't know why. Like I say, I can't tell you. But there's an excessive heat warning that ends tonight, thankfully. They've boarded this up. This goes back to Spring Mountain Road, but they've closed that to cars. This area here is really nice, and there's another piece of land over there that's for sale. So it was for sale for like $2.1 million just for the land. Got to build a house on top of it. Gonna cost you 3 or 4. I would not go pay that much. I go elsewhere for that money. What neighborhood? This is in Chinatown. This is in Chinatown. Let's walk, cut across back to Spring Mountain Road. And show you where it gets real Asian. We're not going to go into this Asian market. We've shown you this one before. We showed you 2 Asian markets today, so there's no reason to show you a third. So this area here, and then you have 2-level place here. Oh, you can't just go down. It's actually blocked in. Okay. So you can see the Trump Tower and the wind from here. Now, what's funny is that, I mean, I've come up here to this level just to see the views, and I never knew that view existed behind me for 20 years. Kind of funny how that goes, isn't it? So I'm buying that, no. But hey, thank you. ASU's notleavinglasvegas.com. Donate to juice up our Cash App with 20 bucks. Juice for the channel. Says have a great day. Thank you, AS, if you want to say your name in the chats. Too bad the Claw Arcades. I want to thank the people who on the regular donate every time I stream. Like Robert is the only regular that does it every time, but I think AS has donated before, so thank you so much. So now we're back to Chinatown. There's some kind of a thing across the street. I think it's an Asian food hall. I don't know they're open. It's 9:46. But now we're back out here. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, that was Amy. She uses her real name. So that big complex was Southwest Gas. I thought it was the Water District. Cool. Well, we're still going to call it the Water District because I thought it was. Caroline will tell me to go to the Asian market, the Water District one. We're not going to change our vernacular on it for her and I. It's a couple's thing. I'm sure if you're a couple, you have your thing, you know? These clouds, I can't get over them. Can you get over them? Don't get over them. They're beautiful. We don't have these clouds very often in Vegas. Second level of the plaza over here. Pacific Asian Plaza. Got Indian kitchen. I love the Vegas sign. I like it when they reposition this stuff. It's fun. It's good stuff. Well, we once went to a Chinese restaurant up here and I had fried rice. There was eggshells all in it. It was horrible. It's like, what? Guys, you know, it's egg fried rice, but you don't put the whole egg in there. I think that place is closed now. Ended up parking up here. These places get so busy that you have to park in the back on the second level. Right now there's nobody, but soon enough there'll be everybody out here. So see across the place right here. This place here, it's been saying grand opening for a while, but it used to be a Savers thrift store. There's a Chinese Christian church next to it, and then it was a furniture store, but now it's a restaurant. And then this stuff here, this one here is in need of a remake. So this is where Chinatown gets really Chinatown-y. But again, it's like I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and you can go to Calgary, Canada, you can go to Vancouver, British Columbia, you go to San Francisco, you go to Los Angeles, and you know, those are 150-year-old, you know, in some cases, Chinatowns. And then they subsection them off, so it's like Chinatown, Koreatown, Little Manila. We don't have that here, we just have this one road. And ours is very recent. I mean, the Chinatown here started really popping up in the late 90s, early 2000s. So it's not like it's got a lot of history behind it. Thanks to Billy Clinton, next generation can't afford it. I don't know if it was Bill Clinton. It's a lot of generations ago, brother. Clinton hasn't been president for 20 years. You can't blame a guy for what happened 20 years ago. That's like blaming a 20-year-old kid for what his 50-year-old father did when the father was 20. It's not fair. Love or hate Democrats, you can't blame what's happening now on Bill Clinton. The economy under Bill Clinton also boomed and made multi-billionaires. So everybody runs the economy differently. Jim Rohn is a motivational speaker, rest in peace. He's been gone for some time now. But he once said that when he was younger, he would say, I can't get ahead because the Democrats are in power and the taxes are too high. And then Reagan came in and Republicans lowered the taxes and he was still struggling. Or people say that. And he said, it's not on the government to make it work for you. So it's a good point. Just keep that in mind as you're thinking about your future. Because America is the land of opportunity. And you don't have it better than here. I'm Canadian. I've lived months at a time in the Philippines in the past. My wife's from the Philippines. I've lived in Mexico as well for a bit, like for extended periods. Let me tell you about America, my friends. No matter what you think about the government, it still is the best place. It really is. We're still super blessed. And then we have stuff that's barely Asian themed across the street. This is where, because when you get closer to the strip, you got to remember, like, this is the older version of Chinatown out here. So a lot of the stuff out here could be hip and nice inside, but the outsides are definitely not, you know, up to spec compared to the newer stuff up the street. What's up, Coors? You're voting Coors Light in 2025? All right, no Bud Light for you. How far have I walked today? Let's find out what the pedometer says here. Pedometer says we're 4.2 miles in it. Kind of wild, ain't it? Kind of crazy stuff, dude. Car title 7-Elevens. The strip is that away behind all this stuff. Now we got the crazy people. This is an area right here where it gets worse. This is the worst part for crime. This is where most of the stuff happens, and it's a combination because right now, if you go over here, and we're gonna go this way, I'm gonna show you a really cool jewelry store, family run, that you should use if you come here and you need jewelry done. I'm gonna show you a really kick-ass Filipino karaoke bar, and I'm also gonna show you the street that I don't go walk down anymore, all period. I won't walk down it. Called Twain. Last time we were on Twain, people were hucking rocks at me and making a run at me like they were gonna smash my camera. Yeah, John wants to winter in Vegas. I'd say in terms of like West Coast cities, probably Vegas is safer than most, but remember what I just told you about West Twain Avenue. But here's the thing, if you move further away from the strip, the property values go up. Now, if you're going east from the strip, you have to go pretty far, but once you get into the hills, there's rumors that Arnold Schwarzenegger and some other celebrities own some stuff in those hills on the east side of town. But you can go west, and the difference between 5 miles between where we started and right here is the difference between homes that sell for $500,000 and little condos off of Twain that sell for $125,000 that have bars on the windows. So go further away from the strip, because the strip is the oldest part of the city, right, from 1940s era, and as we move away, things are newer. But because things are older towards the core of the city, which is the strip, things generally are less kept up. There are some nice places, like you get a condo right by the MSG Sphere, but the problem with the condo near the MSG Sphere is that it's right on East Twain, and I wouldn't walk at East Twain at night. Never, ever. You shouldn't. And it's a bad area with the most crime and drug dealers and pimps and hoes, right? I'm showing you this because I was telling you guys about a Carl's Jr. that turned into an all-you-can-eat sushi place. This is the all-you-can-eat sushi place. By the way, if you're coming out here and you need like a real estate agent, you should email me. You can get my email here, and I can connect you. I have 2 agents that are my church buddies that'll treat you good. They're not going to preach Jesus to you, but they have morals and they have standards, and they will not do a deal that will hurt you, and they'll take their time with you. So email me. It's on the screen right now. Rewind it if you have to see the email. Suburbs, I mean, basically, if you have the money, McDonald's Ranch, Aliente, Summerlin, Henderson. If you can do the drive, Boulder City is the safest city in America. No. Boulder City is one of the safest cities in America. Safest city in Nevada, but it's far away. It's 45 minutes away from anything. But it's right down there by Hoover Dam. What else? I mean, Southern Highlands, Enterprise, These are good neighborhoods. North Las Vegas can be nice, but you have to sort out the nice versus the not nice. There's areas where everybody wears blue and red because they're Crips and Bloods. And there's areas where nobody wears gang affiliations and the houses are really nice. But you can't ask a realtor those questions because realtors are barred from answering you those questions. They're not allowed to. Breaks all their realtor rules. I guess needs less sushi restaurants. Well, you're only seeing those because I'm walking in Chinatown. Look at this shiny car with all the clouds. Ooh, it looks like I'm playing Forza Motorsport with the excessive flashy graphics they put into modern day video games. We're gonna walk over to this little area over here. A place called Dottie's. This is a locals place. They have them all across the valley. Where are the pizza shops? Well, we went past Roma Deli, and Roma Deli will have pizza. There used to be way more pizza shops. So Double or Nothing was an old-time radio game quiz show where the clock ticked away as contestants struggled to answer the questions. Like, how many quarts of milk and cream does one average American consume? How many piano tuners are there in the United States? You get $100 questions. Double or Nothing. This Dottie's, what they do is they put a new thing up on all of their locations every day. So every day you come here, you learn some kind of trivia thing. I'm surprised that they didn't put up that today's National Coffee Day, I guess. Thank you, Ed. Nice to see you, buddy. William says you shall donate at notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Yeah, you could. We had a few of them today, and we appreciate the regulars, and we appreciate the newbies, and even if it's $1, thank you so much, because that goes to $1 less we have to pay on gas and on phone bills. Thanks. These flowers are in bloom. You can tell the temperature dropped for a bit there. Hi, I'm streaming. Gimmick Republic. It's a Filipino place with karaoke. Summerlin or Henderson? Oh, I don't know, dog. Depends. They're both nice. They're both priced more per square foot than anything. Gimmick Republic. I hope these guys are still open. I have no way of knowing. Oh, their door's over here. Okay, so they're only open from Wednesday through Sunday. 5 until 2, but they do karaoke here. They'll play any karaoke song. Filipinos are really, have good, they're clever, ingenuity, and so they use YouTube. So what they do is they loop YouTube into their system. So unlike like some places that, you know, have, you know, set song list, you can request any song and they're just going to loop the YouTube karaoke version through it, which is smart. Because some places will say, oh, we don't have that one. So this is like, I haven't mentioned it. It's like the third claw game place we've seen today. You got a cool ass barber shop. Look at this place. Wow. This looks rad. See what I'm telling you? These little buildings, you get these cool things. We got a Cybertruck in the wild out here. See these all the time. Am I going to do the Trump and Kamala live stream question video? Well, let's ask the audience now. I'm sure there are a lot of people watching. Hi. So I was saying the other night that maybe I should do a stream where I don't give you my opinion. By the way, these tires are worth more than some people's cars. These tires. So if I go and do a video where I just say, "Hey, Trump or Kamala," what do you guys think? Would that video do well, or would it alienate everybody? Here's the problem I have with Cybertrucks. You paying attention? I want you to take a look at this piece, okay? I'm not touching it. See how this comes up and it's on a very slight angle. Thank you, John M. Okay, see how this is on a slight angle? There's a little slight crack here. Okay, now look. This truck has an MSRP of $90,000. Now look. You see how this one is not the same? This is very asymmetrical. Now I know I'm I'm picking nits, I'm nitpicking, but this one here doesn't taper into the body of the truck. This one tapers into the body of the truck. Additionally, if I'm being honest here, you can see where this seam is not correct here. And if we go over to here, you can see how the seaming of this is overlapping in a way. So, I mean, like the build quality of this truck for $90,000. I mean, look, this door is closed, but you can see how it's not seamed up. You can see how there is a break in these two, right? And so that line is not clean. It's if you walked up to this, you can get my point, right? So, I mean, like, the build quality of these things, because of how they build them, little tiny things, and it sounds like you're just saying, hey, a-hole, shut up. I mean, what do you expect? Well, what I expect, for me personally, is when you pay $90,000 for a truck, the metal here should be symmetrical. This shouldn't bump up. There shouldn't be a step up. See the step up? Now let's go look at the other side. Okay. Okay, well, it's perfect here. You see what I mean, right? You remember what we just saw, right? On the other side, this is not level. But here, it's perfectly level. You could put a ruler on that, and there would be no gap. There's a big gap. So I'm saying that these trucks have issues. My concern, like if you're gonna pay $90,000 for a truck, is that when one side has gaps and the other side doesn't, let's just go, I want you to show you that again. I mean, that is a fairly serious flaw right there, you know? So I think that they should be symmetrical. And I mean, I dwelled on that way too much just now. So that's, you know, that's a thing that you guys need to know. Like, Teslas are, right now, the Model Z, I think it is, it's the #2 selling vehicle in America, or is it the #1? But they come out of the factory with all these little defects that make a hyper analytical autistic spectrum person like me go, $90,000, shut the front door, you know? Not worth it. But I don't have $90,000, so that's what jealous haters say. Exactly, Mr. M says. We got lots of laundromats in this area. Lots. We just passed another one back there. I didn't point it out to you. Nail salons that are open. That's nice. And then we have this cool looking frontage here. The Mayweather Boxing Club, yep. Oh, RMX, you've never driven in one, so that's fine. If you've driven in one, like, there's a video that you might want to watch. You don't have to, RMX. I don't think you like the guy. Tucker Carlson did it. But he convinced Elon Musk to give a guy who lives in Maine, who's an actual farmer, who makes his living off of his Ford F-250, the truck, okay? What's up, Anthony? I got you, brother. I need to text you. I know you texted me. This place is a great jeweler shop. This is a great shop. They do great work for you. Very nice family business. Been here forever. Make sure if you have jewelry you need done, go to Enka, because I can highly recommend them. They're great. But he gave the truck to this farmer up in Maine, and the guy was like, the farmer said, this is a great vehicle. This vehicle has more towing capacity than my F-250. My only concern is how this would survive a Maine winter. Other than that, this truck is fun to drive. It's got an amazing torque. The power is phenomenal. It does exactly what my Ford does. I don't know how it would survive the winter. Okay? So just so you know, they go from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds or something like that. So yeah, and that's what a farmer who makes his living off of it, who had an open mind, said. So this is the street I don't go down anymore, because last time I went down here, people were throwing rocks at me. Actually, I can show you right now if I can zoom the camera in enough. But we actually have, let's see, you got police down there stopping people. So I don't go down this street anymore. That's what I don't do. So yeah, you can look up Tucker Carlson Cybertruck, and it'll be probably the only video out there. It's a real fun video, and the farmer liked it. He said he got made fun of for even driving that Cybertruck by all the people in Maine. What are you driving that little F-word truck for? Gosh, how's that for tolerance? That's literally like a homeless person just dropped their entire stash here. Probably got picked up by the police or something. There's adult diapers, a duffel bag, a winter jacket, even though it's been 103 every day, pants, shoes, malt liquor, unopened malt liquor. Look at that. So the next person that comes around gets a freebie. Oh, okay, brother, I wasn't sure. You're all good. So he's actually coming back. No, I was saying I hope you're okay. I hope the cops didn't get you. I was saying, I'm not showing you. I was saying I hope the cops didn't get you. You know what I'm saying? Because they harass you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
No, I know that. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I used to live in this neighborhood. It's pretty.
I was gonna say, just don't put nothing bad online about
I
me.
would never talk. My wife and I have been like fractions of over 2 years together. I get it. It's life's tough, man. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
judge you.
you're good.
I don't judge you. God judges us, and I don't judge you. So you know. God bless you. Yeah, so they were throwing rocks at me. They were taking shots, like swings almost. This one guy comes running at me. What are you doing with that camera? I'm like, dude, whoa, hey, come on. I was turned to Tony Denz. Hey, yo, whoa, hey, you. You know, how are we gonna get back? How are we gonna get back, Marty? Marty, we gotta get back. Because the thing is, that's boring. I've already showed you this. I know, well, that's Flamingo. This is Twain. This is safe this way. That's Bonita, Michoacan. This restaurant rocks. Where do I make a one-time donation, Dr. B? notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. You can't hotwire Cybertruck, bro. Cybertrucks have so many cameras staring at you. They have something called Sentry. And the minute you get close to a Cybertruck, what it does is it starts to record you. It starts to record your face. That Cybertruck was recording me. Absolutely it was. And then it alerts the owner and they open their app and they can watch what's happening, I believe. But I don't know if the Cybertruck connects to a 4G or 5G network. If it does, it means it can upload stuff to the crowd. Actually, you want to hear a funny story about a crooked politician and a Tesla? Do you guys want to hear it? Say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat. If you guys want to know a funny story about a Tesla and a crooked politician on the East Coast, say yes in the chat. John M says sure. Well, there was a couple of years ago, there was this judicial race for judge in Philadelphia. And, pardon me, pretty contested race, you know. And one of the judges that was up, he was the challenger to the seat, to the judicial seat. He drove a Tesla, and the guy who was the sitting judge, who was the incumbent judge, he didn't drive a Tesla. So this is years ago when Teslas were not as common as they are. They're prolific in our culture now. And so if you drove a Tesla, it was like, ooh, he drives a Tesla, cool. And nobody really knew that much about them. So the incumbent judge went up to the guy who was running against him to take his seat away, and he proceeded to take his keys and carve out the paint job on the guy's Tesla. And because Teslas have cameras everywhere that you can't see, of course, the Tesla got, in the middle of the day, in plain view, this judge who was a sitting judge with his keys carving into the Tesla. So you file a police report, then you put on your social media that the incumbent judge that I'm running against, who's supposed to be fair and balanced and part of the system, just keyed my Tesla. Here's the footage of it happening live. Here's the thing he did, and here's my police report. So I thought that was pretty funny. Now, yeah, I mean, speaking of Teslas, I mean, like I say, they're everywhere now. There's another one right there behind that car. So they're just ubiquitous in our culture, in our society. I didn't press the button, which means this is not changing, but we can walk it anyways. Pretty stupid, right? There's another cop over here. It's cool. Bonita, Michoacan. Beautiful Michoacan. I've been to Michoacan. I've been to Guadalajara. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts, bare, man. Yep. I've been to Reno, Tahoe, Idaho, Minnesota, Winnemucca, bubba dibba 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 dibba. I don't think that was Johnny Cash's original song, but I think Johnny Cash made it his. When I was younger, we had 2 types of computers in our schools. This is like circa 1993, 92, 93 probably, right? Because I was in middle school, junior high school. Canadians call it junior high school. Americans call it middle school. What do you guys call it where you're from? Middle school or junior high school? Grade 7, 8, 9. Anyway, there was 2 types of computers in our school. There were Apple IIs, which you had to put a disk in and run a command. And then there were Apple Macintoshes, which were the little one pieces. Anyway, I remember one time going into one, and the teachers called me, and they said, "Hey, this computer is making a weird noise every time we do something." And it was a little Apple Macintosh, the one piece. Well, this is brand new. This is a Toyota Crown. I never heard of a Toyota Crown before. Hybrid Max. That's pretty slick. I want to show you Bonita Michoacan if they let me in. And what somebody did was they found a sound file somehow, and they rigged it so every time you would open or click or open an application on the Mac, it would be Johnny Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. And so every time you'd open an application on the computer, for some reason it was set to make that sound play. And I had no idea, but I was, everybody thought I was smart. I still fool people. You guys think I have a good high IQ. And I had to figure that out. There was no internet in 1993, so I had to sort it all out. We've been here. This is a great little restaurant. Let's see how's our signal? Okay, we have a great signal. This is a cool place. Hi. Good. Am I allowed just to show them what this place looks like? Free advertising? Cool. So we've eaten here before. This place is awesome. You're gonna love this place. If you come to Vegas, it's so close to the Strip, and it's so fun in here. If you come here like later on in the day, you're gonna have like people playing music sometimes, and they got the people taking the photos. This place is rad. It's so good. The food is so good. Oh my gosh, you would love it in here if you came in here, man. Spoiler alert, the Vikings are beating the Packers, and the Bucks are beating the Eagles. So yeah, this place is great. I recommend places like this. You're gonna have a blast, and you're gonna have such a lower bill compared to the Strip on a place like this. And it's so close to Las Vegas Boulevard. You can take an Uber ride here. Do you have a menu I can show them? We used to live near here. This place. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, the prices are so much better than on Las Vegas Boulevard. So where's the entrees?
The entrees,
That's appetizers,
yeah.
soups. So
We
yeah.
have also the bar menu.
Yeah. So carne, steak, right? Look at the prices on this stuff. So much better than Las Vegas Boulevard. So cool. This place is great. This is your founder?
Oh?
That's the founder?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's his name? We're gonna call him Senora Bonita.
Yes.
Este Senora Bonita. Thanks, ladies. Yeah. I didn't want to put him on blast. They don't know the owner's name, the founder's name, but that's cool, right? So this place is great. Make sure you check it out while you're here. Prices are good. Wish Steve would give us a tour of the massage places too. Yeah, Robert, for a different type of YouTuber, brother. I'm a boring dude. I'm married and all that stuff. Look at that. See? You gotta take a picture right here. Look how smart they are. They put up a selfie wall outside. Dude, this place is rad. You gotta check it out. You'd love it here. It's so much better value than there. Look how close it is too, man. Just don't walk down this street at night. Park here, leave here, you're fine. You're fine, just fine. It's a lovely morning. It is nice. It is a nice morning, isn't it? 10 a.m. Been streaming for 2 hours, 20 minutes. Dios mio, it's been a long time. Let's go up to, there's a plaza over here, but not much to see. And if I go all the way over here, I know what happens. My signal dies. So I kind of got to go this way. We're going to go up Twain, up the other side. And unfortunately, it might be kind of boring, but I got to walk back to the car, of course. Yeah, I got to make sure everything's good over there. When I went to stream with Caroline, well, she's overseas with family for a few months, and she became a little more private after that trip. So she's preferring not to do a lot of like YouTube stuff. She got a little money tree project she was doing, and I'm going to encourage her to post some stuff up of her plants over there, but it's all just handheld. She doesn't like to put her face on camera, which is totally fine. I respect the heck out of that. There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? Let's walk up here, regular neighborhoods. Yeah, the desert sky. It's burning off, but the clouds are burning off now because it's getting warmer out. We used to live in this area. I would 100% live in this area again, but just not on the east side of where we were. Everything this way is pretty darn good. Nothing wrong with it. Yep. So I might as well stream with you while I'm walking back. I think I did a 4-hour stream once. John was asking. You know, sometimes when you stream a long time, people will break down and send you a subscription or like, they might shoot you a donation if they feel you've really been huffing it for a long time. It's sweaty time. Look, I'll show you this. That's yuck. Ugh. And I'm pretty much out of water. I think I might have a little bit of that electrolyte water left. Be time to get home, work on YouTube stuff. I have to re-record my script, re-perform my script, because when I did it, my camera angle was bad and my head looks really weird. Yeah, so I posted up a shrimp fried rice recipe on Facebook a while back. And yeah, that was good. She was in that video talking. She's a talker like me. The big challenge I have is murdering my children. That's a horrible term, isn't it? But it's a writer's term. When you're writing a book, you write these chapters and you'll give it to your publisher or your editor. And they'll say, dude, this is way too long. You have to make this shorter. And the thing is, like, your children are your most precious thing. So you'll be like, I don't want to. So like this, right? You'll show people a 2-hour-long video of your kids at Disney. Those are your children. You love your children. Your children are the most special thing in the world to you, but your friends don't care about a 2-hour-long video. So you gotta murder your children out of a book or out of a video. So you have to take the parts that you think are great, and you have to ask yourself, does the viewer think this is great? Does this justify being 30 seconds, or can I make it 12 seconds? And so she's like me, and she talks, and so I had to trim that video down by a whole lot. Be careful nobody throws anything. This area is nice. We were just up on this street. This is no outlet. This is a plot of land for $1 million. So this area is real nice. We're walking uphill. Sorry about my huffing and puffing. I'm still overweight. As a matter of fact, let's just do this thing. Let's just put on our, just curious to see, workout, outdoor walk, 3, 2, 1, contact. Sorry, PBS. Anyways, let's see what this says from here to the car, and then we'll double it. So we're on Twain Avenue right now. Nice houses. Nice neighborhood. Nothing wrong with this area. Palms, yeah. Nice big mature trees. You ever get thirsty to the level where you know you're actually doing damage? Let me drink some of this last bit of electrolyte stuff. There's the strip down there. Woo. That should help. Let him throw kisses. Yeah. Sure, why not? Gonna keep on keeping on. I mean, it's two options, right? Either put the camera away and I walk with my AirPods, or I walk with you guys. So I may as well walk with you guys, you know? Okay, that's what it is. The electrolytes taste metallic. Okay, see, I have health anxiety. They used to call that hypochondria. And so when you have like a metallic taste in your mouth, it's kind of like blood. And I've had it a few times after eating. And since I'm doing a ketogenic carnivore diet, it could be a few things. It could be acetone from ketone production. It could be if I eat undercooked meat, a little bit undercooked, from the hemoglobin in that. But I just realized it's from the electrolytes. They got a metallic taste because they have things in there that are kind of metallic electrolytes. All right. Subscribe for the marathon stream. Like and share. Give me a comment. I'll be reading them. Throw me a donation, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Lots of ways to contribute and say you love us. We love you guys too. So. I wonder if these offices up here ever opened. Nice street, needs maintenance cleaning. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just thistles from these type of evergreen trees. These are evergreen trees. They just don't look like what you're used to seeing. And the wind blows really hard in Nevada. We've actually been pretty blessed with not a lot of wind. One day, Robert will find me and give me a live tip. Well, thank you, Robert. You're one of about 50 people who have said that, so maybe someday I'll meet you. In the meantime, I'm going to keep on walking and streaming and working my ass off for you. And we might not ever meet, but maybe we will. There's a chair over here. Hey, free chair. The bed bugs inside the chair, they're just a simple bonus to infect your entire residence. So there's like these commercial places over here, and they built this place and then they boarded it up. Like there wasn't even the opportunity to have any kind of business in here. Now I think it might be a private school now, which would be good if they managed to make it workable. Got a four-way stop. Yeah, this is an academy. Okay. So I guess a private school bought this out. I'm in Vegas at South Point. It's cloudy here. Yes. You're in that direction if you're at South Point. And it may as well be cloudy there. Oh, we're gonna cut this way. Get back to where there's some actual interesting stuff to see. Otherwise, the whole corridor all the way up this street is gonna be nothing but cinder block walls on each side. the Nasri Academy for Gifted Children. Man, oh man. So that's where you put your smart kids. The average tuition for a private academy out here in Nevada is about $8,000 a year. It's a little less than nationwide. I wave at the drivers so they know that I acknowledge them. I don't expect them to wave back. But when you walk as much as I do, I looked it up one day, and what they recommend, the police officers of the world, they recommend that you make eye contact with the driver, where you give them a signal to get their attention. Make sure that they see you before you try to cross into the street, because you can't assume that they see you. And if they're doing the thing where they just slow down and they're looking at their phone or something, they could conceivably speed up and just run you over. And you don't want to deal with that. Hello, Steven. Did anything blow up? I don't think so. And like somebody in the stream said, it could just be that there's a valve that leaks a little bit. But we had a really bad smell of gas in Art Alley last night. So I had made a concerted effort to tell the police officers that were in the area. So they sent somebody out to check it out, he said. You know, who knows? Do most of the hotels still close the pools in November with F1? There's some pools that are open. You'd be best to call the hotel directly and not rely on the internet for that kind of thing, because there's no way for you to know unless you talk to a human. So that's my recommendation for you. I guess you could email them, ask their social media if you're in the UK. Calling over might be a challenge. International long distance, you know. Oh boy. I want to be truthful with you. The walk is starting to get the best of me. That's okay. This guy's still blowing the leaves over here, dude. At this point, he's blowing the dirt. There's like an animal in this. Oh, there's birds over there. Okay. All right, they're just birds. Well, yeah, I mean, I did. Hello, every to you. Is it every to you? Yeah, I did what? 2 hours last night. Yeah, 2.5 hours last night. And then I did 2.5 hours today. And I went to bed at 11. I was going to set my alarm for 7 to try to get 8 hours of rest, but I woke up at 4:30 this morning. I had this weird dream, and it just kind of like did like the whole adrenaline heart attack thing. Not literally a heart attack, okay, but you know, you wake up with a shot of adrenaline. I forced myself to go back to sleep. I listened to Bob Proctor. He's a thought leader, specialist guy, good guy. Rest in peace, Bob Proctor. So I put that on to try to like listen to some positive stuff while I faded back to sleep at 4:30. And I got up at 5:30. And I had a bit of an energy drink. And I said, well, you know, okay, here we go. Like, I might as well do the stream early because it's going to be 103 degrees today. And I certainly don't want to be in the heat, but across the way. We didn't actually get over to this side of the street before. So yeah, that's why, oh shoot. Weak network, oh, that's weak sauce. What's going on, network? Suddenly you decided to go bad on us? Uh-oh. Let's see if it got better just now. Nope, weak network. Hold on, guys. Over to Verizon. It's been good all day. It's the first time I buffered all day long. I love it when I don't buffer for a long time, but it buffered. So hopefully it gets better. Paul, it's not rookie numbers for Vegas at the end of September, brother. Usually it's 82, 83, maybe 85 on a day like today. But 103, it's a little warmer than we're used to. Do you have high quality shoes? I have to buy shoes. So I may try to get to a Skechers outlet today or something. Or I might pop into Sam's Club and see if they have Skechers for cheap. Because I'm wearing these shoes that I bought to kind of look like business shoes, but they're Skechers, but they're very old. And I know if I wear the wrong shoes, like I have a nice pair of Under Armours I bought years back. And if I wear them, I have neuropathy in my right leg. However, you know, carnivore solved a lot of that. My right leg is great now. It's great. Carnivore diet, almost a month. But if I wear the wrong shoes, my left calf hurts. My right calf, pardon me. So I should probably pick up a pair of Skechers today. But whereas I used to be able to get them for 25 bucks, they're like $60 now. But it's an investment for my body, so kind of have to do that kind of thing. So, Steven, perhaps we should do Skechers before or after your box, if you don't already. What do you mean? Oh, stretches. It's not about the stretching, brother. It's about the 6 or 8 miles. Is this guy gonna pull over? Yeah, he go pull over. Never seen one not pull over. So it's not so much about that. It's more or less about the, like here, hold on. Let's see what this one says. Where is it? It's about the 5.6 miles so far that I've walked today. And it's about the 6 miles I walked last night. You know what I mean? So sometimes the new shoes have cheap insoles. Well, no, the whole point of Skechers, my man, is that they are about the insoles. Skechers insoles are memory foam. They're pretty darn amazing. So this is our favorite pho noodle place. And so, see? This is a problem in Chinatown. Oh. So this is our favorite pho noodle place. Pho Saigon 8. Get a number 11. Hi, just looking. So it's, hi, just looking for now. She's looking at me like, because we haven't been in here for a while. Quality over quantity. Hey Zach, I didn't know anybody was watching that channel. I don't know, Zach. I got my funded account going with Apex. I made money there. I got my funded account going with Top Step. I lost 3 days in a row. Now I got to trade micros to try to rebuild it back. So I don't know when my next trading video will be out, Zach, brother. I heard the Skechers shoes have the memory foam. So if you have bad feet already, no. I mean, listen, for sure, there's people that have really unfortunate things with their feet, like fallen arches and bone spurs and things like that. I think those people would always need a medical orthotic. But I think Skechers are good for me because I don't have those problems, fortunately, thankfully. And I think it'd be good for me. I think they are good for me because my feet, everybody's foot is unique. You know, you have pronation, supination, your foot either goes this way or this way and kind of conforms. And I mean, I don't know nothing about it. I just know they feel nice. Yeah, some of the times you guys don't get notifications. So we got them. We finally got them. I don't know what they got them for, but pulled them over. Oh boy. So we were on that side before. Now we're on this side now. Cool. Looks like some of these businesses are closed, unfortunately. I never thought I'd pull 500 people on Spring Mountain Road, but I can't pull 500 on the strip. But at any given moment, there's so many people streaming on the strip. Like, what do you expect? It becomes very difficult to compute. Pete, if you're having a problem, just unsubscribe. And then right after you see you're unsubscribed, resubscribe and hit the bell for the notifications, and that'll fix all that. YouTube has problems with notifications, and even though they're one of the world's largest tech companies by market cap, they don't seem to fix the problems. I got 2 pairs of Skechers and Ross for $50. That is a very good deal, yeah. For sure it is, my man. For sure it is. Another crane place. I was telling you there's a lot of these crane things over here. Open houses are going on. Well, now the sun is out in full blast, so that's not helping. That's not helping the walk, ladies and gentlemen, ladies. We're on Jones. We have to get back up to Rainbow. If I'm not talking as much, it's because we're inching up on 3 hours, and it seemed like you guys got a little quieter. It's okay. The clouds are all that side, so I'm sure on the east side of town it's like it was out here, but now they're going away a little bit. The sun's gone away a little bit. Ross is fine, but the thing about Ross, when you wear a size 10, good luck. Ross gets leftovers. They're brand new, but they get leftovers from companies, so they're not going to have the selection, but it's always worth looking. You never know when you're going to get lucky. But even going to like an actual footwear place that just sells shoes all day long, you're hard pressed sometimes to find a size 10, even when all they do is sell shoes. Yeah, right. So Zach's talking about my trading channel though. I started a little trading channel. I just fell out of having time, and since the trading channel is not news oriented, you can make videos whenever. So I'm walking 1 mile, 20-minute per mile pace. So I haven't done a trading video in a while. My political stuff is on X, that's for sure. I don't do that on YouTube anymore because of their censorship. This used to be a Dairy Queen across the street. Now it's a ramen noodle place. So yeah, lots of places close up and they get repurposed. These people across the street from me are 100% not from the United States of America. Probably from the United Kingdom. You can tell because of his socks with his sandals and the backpacks and the British tan they have. Let's see. ask them. I'd be really surprised if they're from America. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from?
There you go.
You're from Vegas. Sound like you're from Europe. Where are you from?
Oh, it's in Germany.
That's what I was been in the UK, brother. You have a good day.
Okay.
I was wrong. They're not. They're from Germany. What did I tell you? I got an uncanny knack, don't I? I got an uncanny knack for that, don't I? Told you. Jeez. I said they're from here. They're from the land of chocolate. That was hilarious. Nobody saw that. Y'all not paying attention to anything I'm saying, so I can stop talking. Thank goodness. But I was saying they're not from here. And that was the Dairy Queen right there. That one right there used to be a Dairy Queen. Hot eats, cool treats. We treat you right. What's my trading channel? I can't even remember the name right now. Zach knows it maybe. I don't know. Trading from Zero, I think. Trading for my future. I don't remember. I don't even remember. It might be in this. Actually, hold on. It might be in this description of this video. Could be. I don't know if it is. Nope. I didn't put in the description of this video. Oh well. If you want to get that, you can go to email me or text me. It's on the screen right now. So you can go and email me or text me if you want the name. I'll shoot you the link. You won't find it in the search results because there's like thousands of trading channels and I'm too new. I don't have any presence on YouTube, so it doesn't come up when you type it and you won't find it in the search. So drop me an email, drop me a text message, and I'll shoot you the link if you're interested in it. But I've only made like 4 videos there. I'm dogging it, man. Oh, goodness gracious. We're back to where we started, to where it's boring as watching paint dry. But it is what it is. You know City Walk here? You know City Walk is a real thing. You're referring to South Park. City Walk, take you out of Breeze. That's what he says. And it's actually a real thing in Colorado, I think, or is it in California, where the creators of South Park used to order Chinese food? How much farther do you have to go? I don't even know. Like, I can't really think of it. At least 2 blocks. City blocks in Vegas are very big. So realistically, it's like 2 blocks, like 5 maybe, I don't know. But in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say in the UK. Things aren't worth doing if you're not going to do them 100%. I have to go home and study failed breakouts and failed breakdowns today. My mentor gave me the homework. I did a bunch of dumb trades, actually, so I'm going to go home and study and play Zelda Echoes of whatever it's called. If you guys are a Nintendo fan, I stupidly splurged on it last night because I don't buy games for myself, but that was one of the ones that I was waiting for. If you guys think it's worth supporting us for the 3-hour live stream we've given you, go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate if you wanted to send us a donation, or you can like and share. But you know, let's say you did $3.33 an hour. You think that's worth your entertainment? Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came here for? Do I know Steve? Yeah, I talked to him last night. He's fighting cancer. Steve, our buddy from Cash or Crash, he's got lymphoma. I didn't know. I got to text him today because we're going to get together. I think I want to interview him on my channel. I want to interview Vegas YouTube channels if they're consistently posting videos. I want to have them on the channel. Maybe I can give them a little help that other channels don't want to connect with me because they're bigger than me. So yeah, he's fighting the big C. I told him to go 100% ketogenic, my take. But he said his doctor said he should eat differently, but he's gonna fight it. He's gonna fight, he's gonna win too, baby. He's gonna win. I'm a hypochondriac. So last, I don't know, like January, February, I'm driving home, I had the sniffles. I feel like lumps underneath my jawline. And I'm a hypochondriac, right? I've told you this. I have health anxiety. The thing is, they're on both sides of my jawline and they're movable. But I only found out yesterday after looking up neck anatomy, after poking at it every so often, those are your salivary glands and they're normal if they're underneath your jawline. And it's completely normal to be able to feel them. Every human can, unless you're overweight very much. So like it's on both sides, it's symmetrical, and they're the salivary glands. But he was saying what he felt was just on one side, and it would push out when he would shave. So he's got a story, and he said it's okay. Like I know I can talk about it because he's talking about it with his audience. So yeah, I mean, you never know what's gonna hit you. But he's got the most survivable. Oh, I got, how about $3? Thank you so much, Brenda. Brenda sent $3 to our PayPal. Thank you so much, Brenda. Appreciate you. But I was suggesting, I said, well, because I was talking to somebody last night on the stream. Somebody says, oh, I need carbs when I'm sick. I said, actually, carbs are the worst thing when you're sick because carbohydrates increase inflammation in the body. And inflammation is what your body's already going through when it's fighting something. So it makes it harder to fight. I said you need excess calories, but carbs are probably the worst thing. And then I was telling Steve about that, and I said, dude, I said, look it up. I mean, people go on ketogenic diets, zero carb diets, and it, in some cases, not all cases, it helps fight their cancer fight. But, you know, of course, he's going to do his doctor's orders, which, you know, that's his choice, and I'm not a doctor, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Every, to you, appreciate you. Yeah. There's also something I have to, I should give him a tip-off called Pau d'Arco, P-A-U-D'_ARCO. There's only one place in town that sells it, called Herbally Grounded on Charleston and Decatur. It's a hippy-dippy store, but they sell bulk herbs unless they don't have it anymore. But they did back in the day. And Pau d'Arco has incredible properties. It comes from bark that's been underwater and then dried out, and underwater or dried out from trees in the South Pacific Ocean areas. It tastes like absolute ass, but people take it for flus and for viruses, and some people claim that it helps them fight cancer. And some people have some success stories. Pau d'Arco. Do you think local going to hate all the F1 work? I don't know. Locals hate everything. I'll be honest with you. There's too many Californians. It's so hot. And then the winter comes. Man, it's so windy. And then the summer comes. It's too hot. And then they close down a road. The Tropicana overpass is closed. There's too much traffic. I'm not any better. I do it too. But they'll probably dislike it. They probably have issues. Like Michael Caine said in Austin Powers, I have an issue, he's a tissue. It also helps eliminate junk food laden with chemicals. Last night I had 7 eggs scrambled with, I don't even know how much, Tillamook cheese, 8 pieces of bacon, drank some electrolytes, woke up today, still not hungry. Probably won't eat until later today. I actually have to be sure I don't undereat on this diet because you can't undereat for too long. If you don't eat enough calories, your body downregulates, slows down your metabolism, slows down, your hormone levels drop, protect your vital organs. So it's easy to undereat with what I'm doing. Perry, this is still live, yeah. 2 hours, 55 minutes. When we hit 3 hours, if you want to send me a donation, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate for the marathon Chinatown stream. We saw so much cool stuff today. Throw us a like, at least. Glad they finally finished the Decatur road construction. That was a nightmare. One day I was on Decatur and I thought, okay, I'll go to Jones, which runs parallel to Decatur, and Jones was also shut down for construction. And I'm like thinking, who in their right mind is the city planner that decided that you were going to shut down two major north-south roads at the same time that are running exactly 1 block away from each other? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, because, you know, they're parallel to each other. I fast every day, eat carbs. That's good for you, brother. You avoid meat. Well, good luck on that, Jimmy. Let me know how that works out for you in a few years. Eat your carbs, skip your meat. Watch your testosterone levels drop, brother. Jimmy, go and read about it. Use DuckDuckGo, don't use Google. Jimmy, I want you as a man. I'm being nice to you. I'm not being sarcastic asshole. I want you to go look up the correlation between saturated fats, cholesterol, and testosterone production. Because what you're doing now, brother, is completely not optimal for your testosterone levels. You need saturated fats and cholesterol to produce testosterone. It's the catalyst for all of that. And then your sex-binding hemoglobin, your free test, all that stuff trails it, okay? So Jimmy, just go look that up and let me know if you decide to up your meats a little bit. Anyways. It's hot. Now I'm hot. But yeah, men shouldn't eat a low protein, low fat diet. That's the very last thing any man should do, because that's very bad for male health. It's the worst thing. That's one of the conspiracy theories, right? Change of diets of men. Now men have 10 to 15% overall drop every decade in average testosterone levels in men. And we eat more processed foods than ever. But, you know, I'm just spitting facts. You may feel differently. But Jimmy, I hope you look that up before you find yourself 40, 50 years old, wondering why you feel so run down, exploring TRT as an option. It's the seed oils. It's not always the seed oils. It's not always the seed oils. Those are bad for you too. Those are bad for you too. But yeah. Good God. We're so close. So you guys might think I burn a lot of calories on a walk this far. It's not as many as you think. Because unless you really get your heart pumping, like right now, I'm walking pretty fast. My heart rate's 130 and I'm at a 20-minute mile. But my cardiovascular is not that good. I'm aware of that. No, seed oils aren't everything, okay? There's a guy, I can't remember his name, but he ate nothing but bananas. You know, there's people that eat fruitarian diets that don't contain a single seed oil, just fresh fruits, and they mess themselves up. So no, seed oils aren't everything. They're very bad for you, but everything has a consequence. You know, vegans might eat nothing but organically grown from the earth off their own farm, and then eventually they're lacking in certain vital things that you need to get from your diet. Essential amino acids that you can't get from fruits and vegetables unless you do special combinations of things, do some high level, you know, alchemist, food alchemy. Feeling exhausted for you. I'm close. We've lost almost our whole stream, but it's okay. The people that are here, you guys are our biggest fans. If you're still watching this, consider going to Patreon. Go see some of the exclusive content I posted this month that you can't get anywhere else. Go see our chat wall where you can chat with me. Leave a message to the community, and we have a chat wall going where I chat with you guys a couple times a week. Go see a very personal video, 22 minutes long, of the time that we were scammed right on the channel in front of all of you, and how it gave us the best life and the worst life. Go see what the Bellagio fountains look like in 120 frames per second. Whoa, $10 from EA. Oh, Edward Adair, thank you so much. Oh, look at that. Edward sent right when the clock struck 3 hours. I thought somebody might do that. Edward just rewarded me with $3.33 an hour. Thank you, Edward. I'm not saying that sarcastically. It means the world to me, brother. Woo! Somebody was cool. Well, you're all cool. Anita says I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Anita, sounds good. Okay. We started here, didn't we? Yeah. This is where we started our stream. Yeah. Wow, just getting off that main drag made the world of difference, because there's no wall on my side anymore, so there's a nice gentle breeze coming through. Feels so much better right now. It really does. I have to go get a key made today because my main car key was not coming out of the ignition very well. It was sticking in there to the point where I got straight up concerned that it would not come out. So I went inside and I grabbed another key. But that other key is a cheap little key, and the little loop came off. So I had to duct tape it so I wouldn't lose it. So I'm gonna have to get a key made today. I'll try, I'm gonna do Walmart because it's right next to here, but I would rather go to Home Depot and have a human being make it for me than those silly machines. So if you haven't seen it, thank you, Michael. It's super nice of you. If you haven't seen it, let's go back in here for a minute so I can get some cool air. My car is still here, which is good news. I didn't know if they'd tow it if it was just a 3-4 hours. So now this place is all open. We're back where we came in. My car's in that parking lot. I showed you also on Patreon, if you pay $5-10 a month, support us there. Oh, somebody's phone? Your phone, okay. I was showing how I lost my car at the Mandalay Bay the other night, and I had a freaky heart attack experience, man. It was wild. And it was weird, and I put that up on Patreon. So we do a lot of content on Patreon if you guys want to support us there. And it helps a lot. Ooh. I don't watch football, guys. I don't have time for that. So when we walk for 3 hours, this is what it does to us. And we get hot, and we get sweaty. I don't watch football. I really don't have time. I really appreciate if you do. That means that you probably are in a good place financially, and you probably have like a 401k, and you probably have the ability to not worry about your car when it breaks down and stuff. So you probably have a better life financially than me. I just don't have time to watch football because, when I get home, I have to, the car vid scared me. Anthony said, yeah, it was a good little short video I did out of my electrolytes, but I'll get some when I get home. But yeah, so what I do on Sundays is I try to do YouTube stuff, or I do try to take a little time off. God commands us to rest on Sundays because Not because the Lord rested, but because you can't make good judgments. I mean, it's all about, Christianity is all about worshiping God and the gospel. So the idea here is that if you don't have a day of rest to rest your mind, it becomes very hard. I look like Frankenstein with this lighting. It becomes very hard to make good judgments throughout the rest of the week. So, you're supposed to have a day of rest in the week for yourself. But when you're behind and you're perennially trying to move forward, it's hard to justify those days of rest. And you got to grind, and you got to work. And if you do enough, something will give, something will break. Eventually, the dam will break open, and then life will change tremendously. And it's happened to us before. Zach, sure. I mean, she trades with like 10 or 20 Apex accounts and 5 Top Steps. She's doing great. I sent her my trades in TradeZella the other day, and she went over them, and she wasn't mean. She wasn't sugarcoating it. She showed me that I'm taking trades where there are no trades, and I need to be looking for failed breakdowns and failed breakouts. So I want to go study. She has a link that she sent me of a video to identify all of those, and just kind of dial myself in a little bit and be more patient. The first of the month is on Tuesday, so Monday I can't put that much time into trading. I have to really, I needed one more sale at work, and it doesn't look like it's coming. I would get my residuals, but I'm kind of screwed there. And then on the first of the month, I can go back to maybe putting an extra hour into looking for that perfect setup on my trading. So they have cups of water over here, and I'm so tempted because my throat is so dry right now that it's really bad. 3 hours, but let's go do this real quick here. I'm sure they're not going to say anything to me. I'll grab a cup of water. Look at a freeloader. Freeloading, right? Probably know I'm waiting for my food or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can grab one of these. It's one thing that Asian culture is very good for. And it's these water machines everywhere you go. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh. And when you're dehydrated, I trade NQ, MNQ, micro NQ. I don't like SPY, it's too slow. I don't like it. And the NASDAQ looks just like S&P 500 anyways. The thing about NASDAQ is you get snapped out of trades, so maybe I will go back to SPY because I'm so tired of getting a long candle that knocks me out and I have a stop loss at 250, and even on micros at 250 you get knocked out of a stop loss like that. You're waiting for a move, you think it's going to go up. It does, but to get there it has to shoot down 200 points. It's incredibly annoying. But I like NQ because to get into a good NQ of NQ, you can just add on 3 at a time. By the time it hits the top, you can pull out. So what I'll do is I'll go 3, 6, 9. I'll get to where it's a level. I think it's a level. I'll sell 8 and leave a runner on and move my stop loss up the whole time. I don't know. Lunchtime reversals, yeah, okay. Steven, if you invest 50K for 30 years and never sell it, you might have 10 million. Okay. Did you know if you were invested in the stock market back in the day, you wouldn't have 10 million? I mean, I'm not even going to get into it. I don't even know it that well. So it said I had 299 active calories. So assuming 2 ways, I had 600 calories on that walk, 3 hours walk, 600 calories. Yes, my Zelle is under Sundance Marketing. Thank you so much. That's my Bank of America Zelle. Yeah, thank you. I linked it up. Well, actually, New Ken Cappy, did you use Steven J. Campbell at yahoo.com? If you used Steven J. Campbell at yahoo.com, yeah, that should be the right one. Yeah, Steven J. Campbell. That's the one I linked up just the other day before I started my stream. Steven J. Campbell at yahoo.com is my Zelle. What do I eat in the mornings? I don't eat anything in the mornings, Tito. When you're on a fat-based diet, protein and fat-based diet, you're very seldom, if ever, hungry. Fat digests very slowly. and very completely. So you'll get a lot of digestion out of the food you eat, so you don't crap half of it out. Yes, so new Ken Cappy, it is. My Zelle is under Sundance Marketing. stevenjcampbell at yahoo.com is the one you likely used. I feel like I should wait for new Ken to tell me and confirm before I log off of the stream. Oh, wow. No, actually, I think I already did. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. New Ken Cappy might be the initials RD in real life. Thank you for the Zelle. That's the first Zelle I've had in probably 2-3 months. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who sent something to us today. We'll be back on Wednesday with another live stream. Wednesdays do well because we're one of the only streamers out. This has been Chinatown. This has been a place where I've spent a lot of time. This only thing is 10 million will make you $1 million today. Do you have 10 million to invest? Most people don't. But there's good investment strategies. I see them online. You shouldn't listen to YouTubers on financial advice. You should always hire a CPA, certified personal accountant, or an investment specialist who can better manage your money than any YouTuber ever could. Don't listen to them. And 1111 from JU. Thank you so much, JU. That is so nice of you. To our PayPal from notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Thank you, JU. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with us. We're going to post up a video this week, come heck or high water, on Thursday. We'll do a live stream on Wednesday. It's up in the air if I stream on Friday, because Friday is such a challenge, and also it's the night of the week where I don't want to be turtle traders. I saw this video on turtle trading with ChatGPT and all this stuff. It's long-term, I guess. I don't know. I'll check it out. Looks good to me. And lots of strategies out there, but you know, pick one that works for you and run it until it doesn't work for you anymore. Love y'all. You guys are great. Thank you guys for watching. Love you, sweet Caroline. I can't wait to see you come home. What day on Wednesday? What time on Wednesday? 5 or 6 p.m. I don't like to be out that late. So 5 or 6 p.m. on Wednesday, regular upload on Thursday. I have to work on that video today. I've already posted parts of it on Patreon, but I have to re-record the whole thing because my face looks terrible and fat and bloated and weird. And my face should look nicer because I don't have an ugly face, but I don't have a pretty face either. I'm right in the middle. But yeah, then maybe Friday, maybe not, because Friday doesn't do much for the channel. Nobody donates, nobody watches, and we do this so we can get the YouTube channel to grow, and so we can help support the family. So if those things don't happen and there's 15 streamers, then I'm not gonna. It's called blue water. Do you guys know what blue? Okay, I'm still talking. My goodness, right? Do you know? You ever heard the term blue water versus red water strategy? Do you know what that term means? Yes or no in the chat. Blue ocean, red ocean. Blue water, red water. Do you know what that term means? Tell me in the chats if you know what that term means. Yes or no in the chats? No? Okay. So, blue ocean, red ocean. Okay, so I want you to think of Amazon. Amazon started up in 1995, 1996. And when Amazon started, they took a blue ocean strategy. Blue ocean is like this. There's a shark in the ocean. Sharks are continuously swimming, and sharks have a very high metabolism, so they eat a lot. And when they eat and they kill something, blood goes into the water. But the blood dissipates out of the water very quickly because it's a whole ocean, and the water is always blue in the ocean. When there's just one shark swimming around, one shark is swimming around eating things, the water never gets red. But if there was 15 sharks in one part of the ocean, and all of them are eating constantly, the water stays red. Okay, so Amazon in 96, Amazon is the ultimate blue ocean strategy. Okay, blue ocean shark strategy. Amazon came out, they were the only bookseller. Only one doing it, the only shark in the water. And then Barnes & Noble and, Chapters or whatever companies, they start doing it. So that Amazon starts selling books and toys. Now they're the only ones selling books and toys. And then Toys R Us is selling books and toys. And then Amazon sells books, toys, video games, home items, baby items. Amazon sells automotive parts. Amazon sells everything. So they're constantly upping their game. And then they start doing Prime delivery. Now they're the ultimate blue ocean strategy because nobody's offering $59 a year when it first came out for unlimited deliveries next day. Then it was same day. Nobody's doing same days. Other people are doing. So they're always staying one step ahead and they're not sharing the ocean with the other sharks. So when I go out on a Wednesday, it's blue ocean strategy. When I do my investigative reports where I do a documentary style video, it's blue ocean. Nobody's doing those things. I'm the only one doing those things. When I go out on a Friday and there's 10 streamers within a 5-mile radius, people have too many choices, and now you're suffering and you're struggling and you're doing it against the grain. Does that make sense? That's what blue ocean versus red ocean strategy is all about. So you have to have the purple cow. Purple cow is another marketing term. And purple cow is, imagine you're driving, you're from the big city, you're 12 years old, you're gonna drive through the countryside to see your relatives, and you've never been outside the country before, outside the city. So the first day you get out and you see a dairy cow and you're really amazed, and you've never seen a cow, so dad slows down, take a photo, you go up, you even pet it on the side of the road. Wow, there's a cow, that's so cool, I've never seen one in real life before. And then you see more cows, and then on the way home you've seen so many cows that you don't care. They fall into the wayside, you don't even pay attention to them anymore. And then all of a sudden, you look out the window and you see a purple cow with a pink afro. You gonna stop for the purple cow? You're darn right you will. Because that's something that's new, it's novel, and it's unique to you. Which is why Sunday morning streams work really well. I do a Sunday morning stream. I do it because there's people in the United Kingdom, there's people in Ireland, there's people in Scotland, there's people in Germany. They don't ever get to see us in prime time. When it's 7 in the morning here, it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 p.m. in the afternoon on a Monday in the United Kingdom. My chances of getting in front of somebody in regular waking hours are much higher. So everything I do is kind of geared towards that kind of stuff. So that's what it is. Anyways, Steven was a very popular name about 40 years ago. You can look up what was the most popular name when I was born if you want to online. It'll tell you the year you were born with the most popular name. There's a lot of Davids, a lot of Stevens, a lot of Ryans my age. Go figure. All right, you guys are great. Thank you so much for watching 3 hours and 18 minutes of Not Leaving Las Vegas today. If you guys want to reach out to us, the contact info is on the screen. If you guys want to send us a super chat after the fact, you guys can do it. It's on the screen. You can send me a text. You can send me an email. I will answer. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Love you, sweet Caroline. Can't wait to see you come back home. That's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. My camera's over here, though. It's not over here. And I keep looking over here. 3, 2, 1, and click.